Mm-mm.
All
I got
right.
paper. I got paper. Yeah, they're behind the chickpeas.
Hi, everybody. Hi, Mariah. Hi, Michael. Michael says, "Hi, hi, Juani and the gang. Can you
Hi.
guys see? Can you guys see the strolling on the side, or you can't see it? Y'all can't see
I,
it.
I cannot see it.
No.
Okay. Okay.
CC.
Okay, they're gonna be like, introduce yourself, boy, and you're gonna be eating pizza. He's taking a bite of his pizza. I said, when it's time to introduce yourself,
William, you're getting in trouble already.
already.
Already. Okay. Let me
Put the one
see.
to the side, keep it talking.
Okay. All right. Let me make.
Already.
All right. Hi, everybody.
Hey.
Hey, happy
Hi.
Happy Friday. We are here. Oh my goodness. Thank you
All
guys for
right.
showing up and coming on. Hello. Hello. So I want to I'm gonna introduce everybody momentarily. We're gonna let some more people come in. House people at this time of night.
They call and say, Wani, where you at?
Okay. That was an 800 number or something.
Uh-oh.
So hi, Cynthia. Cynthia says, hi, everyone. Hi, D. Hayes.
Hi.
Hi, D. Hayes. Hi,
Hi,
Cynthia.
Cynthia.
Hi, Michael. What Michael
All
said.
right, Michael
Hi,
in the
Money
house.
in the
Hi,
gang.
Wani in the
Yes,
gang.
I know. And
All
who else we
right.
have up here? We have Mariah. She says, I can't wait. I'm still on my caregiver's duties, wrapping up stuff with mom. Mariah always is on caregiver duty. She's taking care of
Oh,
her mom, I think. And so when she gets done, she was like, I'm coming, girl. I'm coming. So
yes.
Mariah, well, I'm glad you're here. She always comes on with me on Fridays. So
Welcome, Mariah.
I want to, who else is here? Hi, Elisa. Oh, y'all showing up. All right now. Hi. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. I want to first thank you guys for joining us for the second virtual couples retreat. The first one was it was very, very good. And I got a lot of great comments from all of you guys, and you guys was like, when is the next one? Hi, V girl.
It's
Um,
V.
all of you guys had such a great time. Was like, when was the next one? When you gonna do the next one? And one of the people that I heard from, she was like, girl, when you do the next one, you have to include me. And that is my sister friend, Miss Felicia, Miss Femarie. And so
Hey.
you know, I was like, I'm gonna do it. Just give me a minute. I'm gonna do it. So here we are. And so what I want to do first is I would like everyone to introduce themselves because I want you to know who they are, kind of get a feel of their personalities. Now, this couple retreat is going to be a little bit different from the last one, but I think you guys are still going to enjoy it. So you just never
Okay.
know what's going to happen over here.
Oh my goodness.
I'm ready.
Oh my
Should
goodness.
we be afraid?
Yeah. Are we
Really?
ready? We're ready.
All right, guys. So they saying they ready, y'all. All right now. So we
We're
gotta
ready.
see. So I would like to first like for Miss Felicia and Felicia, introduce your hubby.
Oh,
You're
Tell
good,
us
honey.
about you and how many
yeah.
years you've been married.
So, you want me to introduce him or you want him to introduce himself?
Oh, you know
Oh,
what?
you
You
want me to
guys
introduce
can,
him?
yes, and then he can get both. Then he can say
Okay.
something.
Hi, everybody. I'm Felicia, also known as Miss Femarie here on YouTube. And this is my handsome and dashing husband, William. We've been married for 7 years, which is, again, I hear the year of completion. I think we're the babies of this group because this group right here, they packing the double digits, baby. So We here to learn from y'all. Okay. Yes.
Just a
we
couple
love
of more
it.
years, you'll be having doubles.
Absolutely. And I cannot
Exactly.
wait. We here for all the black love and all the black magic. We want all of it.
Exactly. Well, thank you. And
Yes.
you want to say something else?
No, just William. I do have an
Yes.
Instagram.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yep,
Go
it's
ahead.
Billy the Goat 357.
Did y'all
Billy
hear
the
that?
Goat.
Billy the Goat.
The
Okay,
Goat.
William. Where does that come from? Really?
Well, with Billy, just a spin off William.
William.
And then the GOAT mean like the greatest,
Greatest
of all time.
Oh my gosh.
And then 357 dealing with masonry. So
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
There
I
you go.
know that once you said Billy and then you the goat, I was like,
The
I
goat.
already knew. Oh my goodness. You're on the right panel because I think we have a lot of those on here.
There you go.
Okay, so Bobby, what you go next?
Oh, sure. My name is Bobby, and I am Justbeingbobbicoll on Instagram. And this is my husband, Kevin. We've been married for 35 and a half years. We're pushing for 50.
Amazing.
Let's see if we make it.
Amazing. Oh, y'all already doing
Kevin,
it.
she's made that last statement twice now. We,
that's
Ain't going nowhere.
We just got to get there.
Yeah, we just got the forever house. We need the forever numbers to go with it.
all right, then.
That's it.
Y'all are well on your way.
Absolutely.
All right now. So Anita.
Hi, I'm Anita. My Instagram is ScorpionLady74. If you can't guess, I am a Scorpion. So this is my wonderful husband of 19 years,
right.
Mike. And
Yes.
you can talk about you.
I'm Mike. I am freshly new to a lot of the Instagram stuff, believe it or not. Yep. So I couldn't tell you what my Instagram is right now,
It is.
but I'm on it.
It is
But I'm on
MB_art design.
Oh, there you go. See, it's that. It's that.
There you go.
Yeah, we've been sticking with it for 19 years. It's been great, actually. When I look back at it now, but we'll get into all that later.
I love it.
I'm
Nice
on
to
the-
meet
That is
My
amazing.
YouTube people.
We're trying to get up there with Bobby and Kevin.
Yeah,
Oh,
35
my
years.
God.
That's almost my age.
That's almost your age.
I know, right? That's what I was thinking.
Right.
I was like, 35, I was just born.
You were just born.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
Exactly. I think we have a daughter your age.
No.
Exactly.
That's too funny.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Daddy, they looking at me on the computer now.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
That is too funny.
You're not looking at me. Daddy, I'm about to call you back. Bye. He just pulled in the driveway.
Call you back, Daddy.
All right. Bye-bye.
That's too funny.
Girl, I'm
Daddy,
like,
we can talk right now.
okay, really. So Mr. B is on his way. All right, y'all. So put one last thing. If you guys are on here, I want you guys to share the live and also give it a thumbs up. I really would appreciate it. Hi, Al.
I'm finna go ahead and share it.
Yes, share it, y'all.
Okay.
Al says, hey, y'all, I'm here. We're eating crabs and celebrating our 16-year anniversary today.
Congratulations.
Right now,
Where you at? I'm coming. Where you at, Al?
Yes.
Al, okay. Yeah.
Happy anniversary, Al.
Happy
Right.
anniversary. Oh my goodness. Oh, y'all doing it
That's
big.
amazing.
Eating
Where you
crab
at?
legs.
I want to go have some crabs.
I know, me too. We need to go to Al's house. We can go to Al's house, and then on the way back, we can stop by Bobby and get in her pool. Then we can come back home and get in your pool. Felicia, they have pools, so we need to go to Madonna.
Absolutely.
Go to Texas.
You can only get in
I'm
if you
ready.
bring that potato salad.
Exactly. That potato salad.
Huh?
Yes.
What key?
We'll bring the potato salad then.
I think he want Juani
I
potato
know.
salad.
If we have to go pick it up, we'll go pick it up.
We'll get the potato salad.
Y'all gonna go get it from her house to come to the pool.
Come and get the potato salad.
My book bag. Y'all don't start about that potato salad.
Hey, you know,
We
Mike.
still haven't gotten it yet, though.
Here come Derek coming in the house talking about, yeah. I tell you, that's pimping potato salad over there.
that's right.
Oh
trying to
my
help you promote.
goodness.
Hi, Carol. Yes. Oh my gosh. Look at my office there,
He is ready.
girl. He come in.
Derek is in the house.
Girl, Derek is in the house. I went to go get the car. So this is a backstory, y'all, why Mr. B is getting himself together.
Okay.
He got his car. So I went to go and pick up the car today because he has had my car for 2 weeks. Your girl has been stranded in the house. Couldn't do nothing. Couldn't phone a friend. Couldn't do nothing. I was just here.
Goodness.
It was myself, the Amazon man, and Mr. FedEx. We all became very, very close these past 2 weeks. Oh my goodness. And the ring has been telling on me. He's like, how many packages?
I know. I thought the ring was a good idea, Juani, until it started telling all my business.
Me too. I did too. So I think I'm just gonna start having them put my packages in the back. So,
Yes.
Yeah, I think we're gonna go do the back door route.
Thank
So
you.
hide the boxes.
Agreed. Agreed.
He hear him all day when he's at work. Ding, 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 ding.
Mhm. Yes.
They not staying long, honey. They just dropping them off.
Oh, you said that's
true.
exactly. They just dropping them off.
They dropping and they going on about their business.
They do. Keandra says her husband, they're watching, and they've been married 37 years, 36 years. Y'all,
That's awesome.
that is awesome, y'all.
Oh my goodness.
That's
amazing.
Yeah, you got some hope.
There is hope. There is hope.
I'm hot too, Juani.
Huh?
I'm hot too.
I know, right? Turn.
Girl,
Get the fan going.
the fan is going.
Yeah.
So while he's coming in, I'll tell you guys about Mr. B and I. So Mr. B and I have been married for 18 years. We have been together for 22 years.
Wow.
Yes, been together for 22 years, been married for 18 years. And
my goodness.
My goodness. I just never would have thought. I don't know.
That's
You
amazing.
hear about people like growing old together. We saw a picture. He saw a picture of me, and I was like, "Look at this!" And it was a picture of him too. And I said, "Who?" I said, "Look at that." And he was like, "Who is that?" I said, "That was me." He was like,
"Oh my goodness, Juani."
He said, "I don't remember you being that little. I didn't get big until I got with you." But I was like, "Really?" I said, "That's you sitting across from me." He was like, "Hey," he didn't even recognize himself.
Wow.
Didn't even recognize. So yeah, definitely have seen each other like change. And I remember seeing a picture of him at a game, and he showed me the picture, and he had gained a lot of weight. And I said, "Whoa, who is he?" He looked like Porky the Pig. He was like, "That's me."
Juani. Oh my goodness.
I didn't recognize him.
I'm gonna just tell you right now, stop looking at pictures.
Girl. Because you know what? I was in it. I was just in love, and I didn't see any of that. And so when I later on, I was like, "Oh my goodness." And like he said, he didn't remember me that skinny. I didn't remember him that big. So
wow.
Yes, so he's pulling in. So what I want to do now while he is getting himself together, and then I'll have him come in and say whatever he's gonna say, is I asked all of you guys, just like I did in the first one, to do the love languages quiz. And so everyone, I sent them the love language quiz. Each one of them took the quiz and they were not supposed to tell their spouse their love language. And so what I want to do is for each one of us, we're going to go through, and I first want to ask the whoever the male, what do you think your wife's love language is? And then the wife would tell us what if they had it right or not. And then I want to know, do you exercise that? Do you think the quiz was correct? Or you're like, nah, that's not me. I'm more this or more that. And then tell us like how you think is off or whatever. And give us some examples. But I want us to keep this at like 5 minutes, okay? So
okay.
All right. So the first one we're gonna go to Bobby and Kevin.
All right. Here's your scores. We haven't looked at each other's scores, so
Okay. And tell us like what's your percentage? So like or your top two.
I know my top two.
You want to go first?
Yeah, give me your top two.
Top two.
The quality time was the top one, and it's 33%.
Okay. And
the second one was words of affirmation, and that was 27%.
Okay.
Okay.
Close.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So it's my turn.
Uh-huh.
Okay. My first one was also 33% quality time. My second one was physical touch, 30%.
All right. So Kevin, what do you think about that? Do you think I'm sorry. Yes, Kevin, do you think your answers with the percentages, was it right on, or you think one of the other three love languages would probably suit you?
No, I believe that's right on, especially with the quality of touch. That's right there.
That's right there.
Yeah, seriously, it's right there.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, we both search for time to be together, and the time when we do get a chance, it could be little pockets of time during the day, but we'll get as much out of that moment as we possibly can.
That's sweet.
Till we get a chance to see each other again.
Oh, that's sweet.
I love that.
You go, Kevin. Oh my goodness. You go.
Yes, Kevin.
35 years. Right
Yeah.
Bobby Kevin's a poet. I felt that.
Yes. I love it.
Bobby, go ahead.
No, I think quality time is good as well. Our kids tease us because, we'll find moments to play Scrabble, or we'll be talking first thing in the morning and making each other late for work, because you're trying to finish a conversation. It's like, okay, I'll see you when I get back. So that is good. And then physical touch. When we're out in public, we're always holding hands, like we're dressed alike. People will stop us and say, "Oh, you guys are so cute,"
Yeah.
But I just think that they're very, very, very right. And I knew his was words of affirmation as I was going through mine. So yeah, definitely.
Very
they're
good.
on. Yep.
Yes.
We don't care nothing about no gifts.
You don't care nothing about no gift. You're like, Okay. So Anita.
Oh, see, mine. Mine has always stayed the same, and he's taking it again.
I'm taking it again because I really want to see. I think. Do you remember what mine was? What was mine when I did it before? Like, because we did this test before, so I want to see if it changed. It's 19 years. You know what I mean?
Yes, and that's what I said. It changes. Yeah.
What was yours? I really want her to take it again too, because you know what I'm saying.
I asked her to take it again. I know. I told her we changed.
See, it changed already.
It's supposed to change.
From 2019 to now, everything that has happened, we are not the same people.
No,
absolutely
we are not.
Exactly. I'm not the same person I was last week.
Hello, we know.
I know that's right, honey.
Okay.
Y'all listening?
Mine has pretty been consistent being service.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure once he finished his is going to be quality time and affirmations.
Words of
She might be
affirmation.
right. And that's without even taking the test. I think she might be right. You know what I'm saying? Like you do grow a connectiveness with one another where you almost know what they, especially if you communicate a lot. You know what I'm saying? If you
Yes.
kind of talk and you start saying, hey, I just need to hear this from you or whatever,
Uh-huh.
and then you start learning each other's language change.
So when she
Yes.
says like words of affirmation for you, so like what does that sound like to you?
It might depend. Honestly, because I'm a creative, so my mood sometimes can change. But for the most part, it could be just something as simple as if I fix you breakfast, you might say, "Dang, baby, that breakfast was off the chain." You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my God, just give me a little boost on the back. You know what I mean? I know it might be good, but it's good to hear it from your lady. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So, little things like that, or hey, boy, you look kind of good today. You know how we do. We start sucking our chin, sticking our chin.
Sucking our stomach in.
Start saying, man.
Exactly.
Yeah, like that.
And so Anita, when you said yours is acts of service, what does acts of service look like to you?
Cooking, cleaning, especially laundry.
Mm-hmm.
Stuff you don't want to do.
Me
That's all I say. But we do that anyway. Fix my car, it's broke. Okay.
Yes.
I don't have no gas in the car.
Yes. And see, and a lot of people, like men, it's little things like that. I remember saying one time to Derek, because I have like two brothers, and then it's me, and then my dad. So my dad would be like would tell my brothers, what your sister's car is, she needed her oil changed. Go check her tires, do stuff like that. So I'm like, I was accustomed to that. So I would say to him, I'm like, what you want me to take my car to the dealer? My brothers and my dad did that. I'm like, wait a minute. So
Yes.
I'm like, so little things like that. So now he kind of caught on to it, like little things that might get me to be like, oh yes, Mr. B, let me go up in here and make you a quiche or do something. Make you a thing of what's that, wings and potato salad. Let me go and do that. So yes, he'll go out there. I was telling the ladies yesterday about mine is acts of service, but will come to me and then I'll tell my story, because he's washing his hands, because I need him to be in this. So and William.
Oh goodness. Yes.
I want him to tell you what he think mine is.
Yes.
See, that ain't
Okay, go ahead.
that's not the format. See.
Oh, go ahead.
Now I've taken mine several times, but I was gonna take it again. But mine is a quality time and physical touch.
Quality time and physical touch.
Right. Man. And I don't remember my percentage, but I know both of those were pretty high, and the others, were pretty low. Like I don't need you to change my oil. I can do that.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's quality time and physical touch. And Felicia?
Okay, mine are
I know what yours is.
acts of service and words of affirmation.
Girl.
Yeah.
And are they you didn't get the percentage, so you don't know.
I did. Acts of service was 40% and words of affirmation was 23%.
Okay. So William, that means acts of service, that means she needs you to be on top of the roof.
Listen, the honeydew list never ends.
Listen,
that don't mean being a slave driver.
Listen, that mean I never have a day off. We got a chart, a shared Google Keep and she just keep adding. So I had to put on there. I said, you only limited to add 3 items on my to-do list every month because she had 20 of them on here. I'm like, I said, I'm off. Can I like spend the time off? It's like, come on.
Oh, I need one of those lists. Send that to me.
No, you don't.
Google Keep.
Google Keep.
Google Keep. Google Keep. And you can share it, and you can share with Derek, and he'll always know what's on your honeydew list.
Yes.
See, that is Google Keep. Yes.
Google Keep.
Because you know what? My Google Keep is me just constantly saying the same thing over and over again.
Yes.
So will it ding him? Will it like ding him? Oh,
Listen,
yes.
You can have it set up that when he drive past Home Depot, it'll turn on and beep his phone. Go by Home Depot and pick up this.
You pass home.
That is hilarious.
Funny.
Please don't do that.
But Juani, I don't always want him to be checking things off the honeydew list. Sometimes it's just that, okay, my feet hurt or my back hurt, and he's in there cooking dinner, or he does the laundry, and I love that he does the laundry, and I don't have to ask him. It could be small things, you know. It doesn't have to be him hanging something or a huge project. It could just be like a couple of weeks ago, I got off work, and then I went and I had an appointment, and he told me he was going to be in a meeting that night. So I was like, oh, okay. So I just got to figure out what the girls and I are going to eat. Well, he didn't have a meeting that night. And when I came back from my appointment, he and the girls had cooked dinner. He was like, see, I want to surprise you. And I know you thought that I was in a meeting, but they had cooked salmon and all that. I mean, it was really, really nice. And I thought it was awesome. It was delicious. He's a great cook.
All right now.
It's just that I don't want to cook that night. And for him to take the initiative to do it for me. So I love that. And words of affirmation, you know.
Yeah, I got to do better about that.
Yes, the words of affirmation. I told him I almost did not marry him because we went on dates when we were dating. And listen, y'all, I was bringing my A game, like hair done, nails done, trying to be real cute, you know.
Yes.
And that man would just look at me and I say, "Well, you look nice today," or "I like your dress," or I mean, nothing. And I was like, I was
in shock, y'all. It was shock and awe. Speechless. I understand.
It can do it to you.
Y'all, I was bringing my A game, and it was like the man didn't even notice. I was like, you know what? I don't know if I can marry him. I don't know.
You was like, I'm about to change my mind.
Yeah, but he's doing better.
That's good. Very good. And so.
I'm gonna tell you, when we met, I brought the D game. I was in sweats.
You said not the A game, the D game.
I was in sweats all the time.
Oh.
I
was like, come on, Nate.
You talking about something else.
She said, no, drink to that one.
I was in sweats, and then he saw me come home from work, and he was like, oh my gosh, you do dress up.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah,
that is so.
That's good, because if you can love them in a t-shirt, sweatpants, if you can love them that way, then when they dress up, yeah, it's a special moment.
Absolutely.
Yes. That's your bonus.
Absolutely. Yes. So I'm gonna tell you. Well, before we get started, this is my husband, Derek.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, Derek.
Hey. So we have Bobby and Kevin up here.
All right, how y'all doing?
That's William and Felicia right here.
Hello.
Hey.
And you know them.
Yeah.
That's Mike and Anita.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, what's up, Mike?
All right.
I've been up since 4 a.m. So I'm
man.
Yes. He said him too. Kevin too. Yes. Yeah. So we're talking about our love languages.
Well, what's mine? What's my love language?
His love language, because we did this before, is physical touch. I don't know if that's number one or number two.
It's number one. You should know.
It's number one.
It's number one. And words of affirmation. Right?
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, acts of service.
Acts of service.
I would have thought it was words of affirmation.
I do like words of affirmation is 3.
Okay.
Okay. That's
because because he does. He is. I would have thought that would have been 2 because he's always the one. He'll come out the room and he do this little walk thing and be like, and then he'd be like, so like he want me to be like, yeah, and he'd be like,
Yeah.
what?
He
I'm like,
peacocking.
That's what it is. He's not.
No, when I clean her car, I like, what you think about it?
He does.
Every time.
He does. And he does.
That's my word
but
of affirmation.
Yes, he does. Because
Yeah.
as soon as he cleans my car, he will call me down like clockwork. Luana. I was like, okay, I need to go down here. And so he wants me to walk around the car and look at it and see how clean it is on the inside. I'm like,
Yes.
oh, such a
No.
good job. It
Yes.
smells so
No
good.
smoke up my butt.
But he does it.
I'm no smoke up my ass.
I love it.
So yes, but yeah, I would have thought that would have been your second one. But your first one is quality.
Second one, my first one is physical touch.
A physical touch.
Yes, but you know what? He is more affectionate than I am.
Very much so.
Because my physical touch was like 13%.
Ooh.
It's real low.
Well, if I may,
I might be right there with mine 10.
Oh,
Yours
Lord.
10.
I was about to say.
Oh Lord. William.
I like to get my hair. You know, when I come in, rub my head. I just like
Hello.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So-
Touch, go put your hand on my bag, say something, say hey.
Right.
Oh my goodness.
Right.
Felicia
listen,
made What'd you say?
We get kind of jealous sometimes. You know, if your hands are on your phone too much,
Right.
you start thinking, hey, what about me? You know, you got a nice little precious doggy.
Hello.
You got a nice little precious doggy, and I'll be like, wait a minute, that's giving my
She
love
touched me
away.
one day. I went in the shop.
Really?
That is not true.
I thought somebody had broken the house. I didn't know what happened.
You see that? Oh my
That
goodness.
is not true.
William said he went in the shop. Derek says he used to say, because I haven't done it like probably the last 2 months. He's like, can we not have a threesome tonight? He said,
Right.
between me, him, it was in my tablet.
And
my
the tablet.
Yes, we in the bed. He was like, can we not have a threesome
We not
tonight?
have a threesome tonight.
I like
please.
that.
Yes.
And as a matter of fact, I retook my test again, and I had 33% on physical touch, and what was the other one? Quality time. So that's why I was telling her, you know, things shift. You know, I mean, I probably was pretty close to that last time because I generally stay about the same. But it's like now at this stage of my life, I want to feel my wife. Yeah, you know,
I like to come in.
it's
And get
just
my
simple too. You know, I mean, look, we get little, we like little babies
I
sometimes.
do that all the time. What I do when you get out the shower every time? What do you do?
Oh my God, he
Like
gets
clockwork. What I do?
Yes, I have never met a person.
No,
When I get out the shower, I would never meet anyone like you. When I get out the shower, he beats me. He goes into the shower. He goes into the bathroom. He likes putting oil on me.
Oh.
It's like
them legs. I like to see chocolate, and I can't stand no ashy legs. Them legs. I like them blind. I can't stand no ashy woman. Ooh, that just turned me off.
that was almost like a shade.
I said I don't like you being ashy. I don't.
I love
You pretty and chocolate to be ashy.
So he makes sure, because he had me going.
But
Y'all
you ain't
remember,
never ashy.
girl? Don't you know? Y'all remember going to church? Your mom used to have all that petroleum jelly all over you.
Vaseline, yes.
Exactly.
The big
Pull
one
it out.
Ashy needs an elbow. Her mama couldn't stand it. She had that big old thing in her purse. And if she didn't have that, she get that ass.
You start licking it.
You remember that? Now you can't do that now. It's COVID, but back in the day, yeah, come here.
Come here.
Right,
All on your face.
All in your eyes.
All in your eyes.
I love it.
So okay, so you would think, so you guys think pretty much your answers were pretty on point with how you guys kind of interact with each other.
Yeah. Other than for his physical touch, because he'll put himself to sleep. He's just, just scratching his head.
That didn't sound good, Bobby.
I was like, what?
What Bobby do?
Bobby said he'll put himself to sleep.
He, watching TV, and he next thing, and I'm looking over, and he.
She know when I rub my head, she's like, "What's wrong?"
That means you waited too long.
You ask me a question. I'm like,
there you go.
Oh God.
She's looking at the computer. Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
Right. Yeah. So you waiting patiently.
Yes.
So that's gonna be the new signal then.
Yes, rubbing the head.
Right.
Felicia earlier, she was like, because we didn't have a picture of Anita and Mike yet. And Felicia said, I don't know, but if Mike, I hadn't seen a picture of Mike yet, but if he's bald, all of the husbands are bald. I was like, so he's bald. So look at that.
And what did you say when I said everybody's bald?
I'm not bald, baby.
He said he's not bald. I said
follicle challenge.
He's follicle
challenge. Love
His
it.
follicles are challenged.
They are challenged.
You know how you see that little hole in the fro? You're like, okay, let me go.
Right.
You like, I got hair, but it's a little thin right there. Let me go.
You're right.
So when your forehead goes to a 5 head, it's time to let it go.
Yeah. Oh
It's
yeah.
time
Oh
to let
my
it go.
goodness.
Mine started from the back. Mine started from the back. And this I go.
I got the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you go.
When I was sick and my hair grew out, I said, "Babe, why didn't you shave my hair?" She said, "I don't worry about your hair. I look like who was that? The clown. What was that? The clown?
You look like Homer the Clown.
Yes.
That little baby fro going on. Like, baby, you need to shave my head or nothing.
I was trying to make sure he was going to live. His hair was the last thing I was concerned about.
I know that's right. I know that's
Yeah.
right. And it ain't nothing wrong with a good milk dug, honey.
It ain't nothing wrong with it. Thank you.
Nothing.
Thank you.
Better say it, girl.
Nothing at all.
Yes. So Al says her husband is bald too.
Got the bald man's
Follow
club.
we challenge.
Nothing wrong with it. Nothing.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, look at that. Valeria, she said they've been married 53 years.
Yes.
That is
That's
awesome.
longer than I've been
Man,
alive.
we need to take some
Girl,
notes.
yes, it is, Felicia.
Longer than most we've been alive.
Yes,
Right.
yes.
Mhm.
So the next question, I'm going to ask all of you guys the same question, and so the question pertains both to the husbands as well as the wives. Okay, so listen, bud. All right. Tell me, how did you all meet? Now, generally, when you ask this question, the men typically lie.
Thank you.
Men typically lie. So just know, everybody, that the men are stretching the truth.
Please know that.
Yes.
Mine's the truth.
Lord have mercy.
Oh Lord. Here we
So
go.
we're gonna start with Anita and Mike.
Thank you.
All right. So the only thing that generally happens when I tell this story is I leave out maybe some certain points that she wants to add to, but for the most part, I got it on point.
Okay.
For the most part.
You-
So I'm gonna make
ahead
it
of
brief.
time.
I'm gonna make it real brief. So
Okay.
we met online. It was Black Planet at that time. If y'all know them dating sites.
Okay, yes, I
Yeah.
remember Black Planet.
And so a buddy of mine introduced me to Black Planet, and then I just kind of took it on my own, started looking up different pictures. Now this is my side, so she remembers it. I seen her pictures and so forth, and I was like, "Ooh, look at her smile." And I said, "All right, I got a couple other choices. Let me put a few more in there, But then from the corner up in the top right-hand corner, I would still see her eyes in that little part of it, And I said, "All right, let me move all these other pictures out the way." Dang, she just got that smile that kind of melts you a little bit. But anyway, I'm gonna fast forward. Then I kind of did the cutesy little thing, I swung a song in on her.
Okay, before that.
Oh yeah, before that. Okay, go ahead, Stephanie.
So yes, so we were, on Black Planet, they had an email and then they had notes.
Right.
And so notes was pretty much the now messenger. You could just message back and forth, remember the AOL chat and the Yahoo Messenger. That's what notes were. And so we were talking, and then he disappeared. And I didn't know what happened. And so I was like, oh, and then someone said, hey, did you know that there's emails in Black Planet? And I said, emails? They got that too? So I clicked on the email, and then you go back.
Okay, so she clicked on the email, and we'll try to speed it up because I know everybody else got time to. And I put this song in here by Eric Benet.
Knock, knock.
Which track was it?
Number 2.
Okay,
knock, knock.
Number 2 track or whatever. And I said, if you know this song, what did I say that we?
He said, y'all, come on now, understand, ladies,
girl.
He said, if you know this song, then you can call me.
No, you didn't. Like,
oh,
Lord.
I was like,
that's what I'm talking about.
Oh Lord.
I was like, I'm done. I don't even want to call. But I was like, I'm curious.
I don't even want to call now.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
But I was curious on the song. And I wanted to know. So if y'all remember Eric Benet's, I think it's his only album. I don't know. It's the main album. And it goes, knock, knock. Who's there?
Who's there?
Oh, y'all remember? Okay.
I know that song. I rocked that whole CD.
Exactly.
Okay.
So I called because I was like, oh, that's Eric Benet. That's track number, I think it's 3. Because I think there's
Oh, she already knew.
I was like, that's track number 3. And I was like, bye.
You said bye.
Like, I already knew.
And pretty much from there, we connected on the phone, and it just kept spiraling. So many things we found out about each other just before we even met. It was cool because her birthday is 4 months to the day.
Ooh.
Mine is July 19th. Hers is November 19th.
Oh, okay.
Both in 74. That tells our age.
Yeah,
No, it's all good. We young. Look.
In 19 years. Okay.
And that was it,
Well, and then his friend that told him to get on Black Planet,
we said we wasn't going that much. We got
happened to be my son's teacher.
Oh.
Yeah.
And
It's a small world.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And I found out that she was really just like
10 minutes away from him.
5 or 10 minutes away from him.
Oh my.
Wow.
Right?
Wow.
So I was like, wait a minute, Lord, are you trying to tell me something?
Are you trying to tell me? Yes.
You ain't got to go far.
No.
On a side note, y'all, though. So the day that we were supposed to meet, he was like, we were having this great conversation.
Really?
And he was like, hey, can I come over now?
Really?
And I was like, no, I gotta wash my hair. You can't come over today. I had someone else coming over.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, you can come over tomorrow.
But that's okay. We just meet,
And so the next day was the Bobby Brown Whitney special, Crack is Whack.
Yes, yes.
Whack is whack.
Yeah. So we're sitting there and we were talking and, I told him, I was like, he was in the middle of a conversation. I was like, hold up.
I should have known.
What did she just say?
I should have known. That was the beginning of where we are now. That entertainment, social media, TV comes before me.
At least you know it. At least you know it, right? Knowing is the first step.
Yeah.
Okay, so Felicia.
He's supposed to tell it? Or how we met?
Yeah, William. We can.
You know what? I know how we met, but I really would like to know how Felicia think we met because my story's been the same for the years.
Let's hear it.
And yours, I never heard your story.
I want to hear you.
All right, so I think we was on Facebook, and I used to laugh at one of my best friends because he met his wife on I think Black Planet, and I was like, man, you'll get tied up in the basement. Somebody will grab you. It's not the person. You'll get catfish and all this other stuff. And so I was on Facebook, and I think at the time Facebook had a dating app, and so and so it would just send you random people. Hey, this person might be such and such, and I seen a picture, and I went out and said, hey, you got a beautiful smile, and then after I did that, they wanted me to pay for it, so I didn't go back. Yeah, I didn't go back to the site. I was like, oh, I'm not paying for it, and like 2 or 3 weeks later, she found me, and she just kept DMing me. She kept going to my messenger. That ain't what happened.
I kept going to your messenger.
She kept going to my messenger
No.
and was like, "Hey, I really like you. Can we talk?" And
Felicia,
what's your story? This is my story. And so
said it was my story.
right, and
I kept DMing you.
Yeah, and then and so
She just kept swiping.
I still got it on. I still got all the messages on Facebook. That stuff don't go away. I don't use it for evidence against her because you're my boo and I love you. Like,
I need to see the receipts for that, y'all, because no, we were both on a dating site. Now, Zeus, do y'all remember Zeus?
Yes.
A dating site. Okay. It was either that or it might have even been on, I believe William was on Match.com too. So one of those dating sites, like when I got a message from him, it was not through Facebook. It was through a dating app that both of us was
Zeus,
on.
it was Facebook.
Okay, well,
and they wanted to see. Come on, bring it on.
I don't remember Zeus being a Facebook dating app, but that's where he reached out to me. He was like, "Oh, you have such a beautiful smile," and blah 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 blah.
Then
and I was like,
you.
He did not ghost me. That is a lie. And for me, and I swear him said, I swear William need to be a comedian. Yes. Anisha, yes, girl. And so I was like, no, boo. And so I happened to see, okay, true story, y'all. My ex-husband's name is William. Okay. So
like Williams,
when I saw his screen name, I believe it said William something. And I was like, Lord, if this man's name is William, he will not get the time of day as far as I'm concerned. He ain't even gonna get a date with that name. Okay. So some kind of way, he messaged me through Facebook the second time, not when I was in his DMs. And he was like, hey, and blah, 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 we should get together and blah, 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 blah. And y'all, it just kind of went from there. He was all in my DMs. When can we meet and different things like that. And then
he was begging in the DMs.
Right.
Listen,
yes.
All I know is we was on we was on Zeus.
Yes.
I wouldn't pay for the membership. And then about 3 weeks later, you showed up in my DM some kind of way. I'm not sure how you found me.
You're not sure
you found him.
Right.
You just kept texting me, and I said, you know what? Let me give this a try. Maybe this is God telling me.
I need to talk to this lady. Do y'all hear him? I promise you, he has a very warped imagination about how this thing went down. Yes. He was like, and you kept on stalking me. I was like, excuse me, stalking you? I never stalked you, sir. Thank you. Never.
Listen, there's nothing wrong when a woman knows what she wants.
You're right.
To go after it. And I appreciate that because we wouldn't be married today if you didn't do that.
Oh, Felicia.
Wow. Don't y'all believe none of these lies? Okay?
None of them.
Lies. I need to see the receipts, okay? All of the receipts.
That's my story.
And he's sticking to it.
And that's why I asked, what's her story? Because I never heard her story. She's never ever said that didn't happen.
So were y'all having different books or something?
With him reaching out to me up until the point where he said that I was stalking him in his DMs.
Yes.
Well, they ain't had DMs back then.
Whatever you want to call it, Messenger, whatever.
Facebook chat or something.
It was just Facebook chat. And he was like, when can we get together? And we had our first date at the at Fernbank. They were having Martinis and IMAX night. So we went to Martinis and IMAX. We had a great time.
Yeah.
And
who selected that spot?
He picked it. And I was like,
you go, William.
That's what I said. I was like, that is a very unique first date. And I really enjoyed myself.
Very good.
She was hooked since then.
Good job,
She was hooked.
Do y'all hear him?
I pulled up on the boat.
You know what, William? Don't.
He said I was hooked.
I
since
threw it.
then.
I put it on the boat, put it in the cooler. If you ever go on fishing, you put them in the cooler, put it on ice. She was ready, y'all.
Oh my
Good
God.
Lord.
Hey, Robin, I love you too.
So, Kevin,
Kevin.
Okay. We were both working for Target
He
department
tried to
store.
set you up, Felicia. Yes.
Oh, we were both working for a Target department store. We both had a mutual friend that was closer to her more so than me. Me and her friend was sitting up in the snack bar talking. She walks up, sit down, and I forgot her friend was sitting there. Basically, she just disappeared.
the friend just disappeared.
Yeah.
I couldn't keep my eyes off of her. She was, good
I
God.
love it.
Sweet.
I love it.
Everything that I could imagine in a woman, I was looking at
Yes.
her.
Wow.
Oh man, that's what's up.
Short hair, big eyes, big butt, it was all that. And
Ah.
He said big butt.
Big butt is fine.
seriously, I mean, y'all want to know the truth. Y'all want to know
and not in that order, right?
I love it. I love it.
seriously.
Yes.
And so even after talking to her, I realized her dreams and her goals was bigger than what, that they were just as big. So what, year and a half, we were married.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, a year and a half.
Yeah.
I love it.
We both had within other relationships, we dumped those, got together. 35 years.
Wow.
That's the short version.
That's the short version.
Love
Real
it.
short.
Yes.
He used to throw in there that I was stalking him, but I was like, you know what? I was just showing you what you were missing.
Thank you.
Period.
All the time. Yeah.
All the time. Ah, I got
Period.
He would drive miles to show me what I was missing. Yeah.
I love it.
My mom would send me to the grocery store, and he's been in retail for years. So I would go to the store that I knew he was at, and I'd go get in a different line. And he's like, "Come on over here, girl. Let me get you." I passed probably 10 stores to get to that store.
Because she liked the
Oh,
price.
wow.
She got all the groceries she wanted.
And then some.
And then
And then some.
Oh my goodness.
so I'm sure
I love it.
everybody knows how we met. You want to tell? Okay, let me tell y'all everything he about to say.
Okay, listen, y'all met in the internet world. We go back to the 90s where we met in a club.
Yeah, we were way before that.
Y'all met on the internet. And all that. We met old school style.
Yeah.
So that's how far we go back. But go ahead, tell me.
That's what it was.
Hey.
Yeah, you tell him.
Okay. So we were at the club, right? And I seen her walk in with her friend.
Okay.
And when I seen her, I said, ooh, I said, that's one pretty chocolate woman. I ain't never seen no woman. Her eyes is white. I ain't seen no red blood shots in her eyes. Her eyes is lit up to me. So we was there. So she was sitting there with her girlfriend. So I came up to her and I started talking to her. And then she went, I was like, what? Like, well, I need a drink. You talking to me. I need a drink.
I'm real
Occupying space.
I was like, okay, I almost got her a drink. And then, I kept asking if she wanted to dance. She said, no, not on this song. And then I was like, damn. So I don't think she was digging me. So I went across to the other side of the dance floor or the room.
Wait, before you even got there, because like he said, he saw me when I came in.
Yeah.
But so when we sat down, before he even bought me the drink and everything, so at the club there was this catwalk and it went up in the air. He stopped in the middle of the catwalk and he hanging over it like this. Up. So my friend,
he had his eye on you, Juani, the whole time.
You know how they said the rules separate? You only see that one person. Like all the people in that room separate. All I see was her. My eye was on her like flies on shit.
Oh my goodness, Mr. B.
So my friend says, "You know him?" I said, "Who?" Somebody that guy up there. He up there and he just. I said, "No, I know him." Now, the thing that I shouldn't have done was look up because now I've acknowledged him.
Yes.
Yes. And so then that's when he comes down and
that's when the attack happens.
does the other things. Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know what's wrong with that you like.
So all the time he kept asking me if I wanted to dance, and I just kept saying, no, I don't like this song. I don't like this song.
Funny.
So finally, y'all, he got up and left. And they played Jaheim just in case. That doggone song.
Don't tell me you can't dance so whiny.
Started moving.
You chair dancing.
Yeah, I was chair dancing.
Yes.
Before anybody else
you
could
don't.
come and ask me, it's like he pushed me and out the way. And he was like, you want to dance? I'm like, yeah, this is my song. So yes, come on.
Yes.
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 But,
I love it.
I'm like, I'm setting up for the, we were dancing. I'm like checking her out and everything. Everything cool. Then she had a Janet Jackson malfunction.
Oh no, not the nip slip.
Breakfast? You want to go to breakfast? I was like, she said, no, he got a speech impediment.
I said, oh my God.
Breakfast? You want to go to breakfast?
Started stuttering.
Because I was just trying to, I got excited. I was like, man, so we end up going to Denny's.
And instead of him trying to catch my dress, because it dipped low, but instead of him trying to like close it, he just let everything come out.
Yes, he was looking, girl.
I was just like, oh my, I should have told him no. You see that?
There will be room.
He was too busy looking.
We went to this.
They'll be the best ones, I promise you.
We didn't go to that thing. I want to take it to the about my house. I'm trying to be slick. I'm trying to get it to the crib. So we go to Denny's, we eat. So I said, why don't you come over and see, come check a brother out, see how a brother living.
He used a 1970 line and 1998.
I said, come over and have a nightcap. Come see how a brother living. And she said, well, I live down the street too. I'm like, what? She said, yeah, I'm glad we came over here because I live right down the street.
He was trying to get me to the place by his house. I was like, oh, cool. I'm over here by the house. No problem.
So,
oh my goodness.
So just to close it out quickly. So he said, before you leave, before he left, he was like, call me so I know you got home okay. I'm like, all right.
That's so nice.
I went home, did not call him. He kept calling. He called me. And I wasn't home. My sister answered the phone. And so when I get home, she's like, some nice young man called. He was so concerned about you. And I was like, what? Daryl? I said, Derek? Yeah. I said, oh. He said that he met you last night and he asked you to call him. And I said, yeah. And you didn't call him. I said, no. Well, why did you call him? I said, because I didn't want to.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I did not want to.
I did not want to. So the rest is history. My sister.
No. So I kept calling her. I said, well, when we gonna go out? Let's go out. So I said,
he called me for 3 weeks. I put him on for
like 2 weeks. It was 3 weeks. It was 2 weeks to 3 weeks. That's gonna be a month. It's gonna be a month next month.
I always say it's 3 weeks.
But anyway, it wasn't that long. I wasn't waiting that long.
You did.
You know what? I was infatuated. I ain't gonna lie. I wanted sex. I ain't gonna lie. It wasn't no love. It was lust. I was lusting.
And I knew it.
But anyway, I'm gonna be real. I was lusting. So we went to. I was living in California. They were living in LA. So I said, I'm gonna take her to this place called what was it? Tony's on the Pier. Mm-hmm. They got jazz. Jazz. They got the live band in there. Good, great seafood. So we go in there. She all shocked and surprised. She's like, "Oh, you pulled this out of your butt." I said, yeah, I got a little class about me. So we had a good night. Her car was at my house, so we went back to my apartment. We hung out, watched the movie, and the rest is history.
Because that was, because I didn't want to go on the date.
I ain't gonna lie. Now listen, we had some intimacy, right? So I'm thinking, because I was a player back then. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, they coming and going, and I'm like, man. In my head, fellas, y'all can agree. I'm like, man, it was good. I was like, was it that good or was I just on one? So, and I'm like, oh, don't leave. I told her, don't leave. I I was hooked. She got me. I was trying to get her. She ended up getting me.
Right.
Blind and
Oh,
secret.
look at
You
his
know what I mean?
nose, Juani.
She threw it on me. And I'm thinking I'm throwing it on her. I'm like, you don't come back? You don't come back? Yeah, you did come back that night.
We know you did.
Clearly, you came back,
We know you
Juani.
came back. Man.
Yeah.
You came back.
You came back. That's
We're
why-
glad you came back one.
Yes,
That's
we
right.
are glad you came back.
Girl.
And I'm.
What you say, William?
I was gonna say I know I was giving the wife a hard time about her stalking me and everything.
Mhm.
But I would say that after our date, when she was walking, when she was coming in, I was like, in my mind, I was thinking, God, is all it for me?
Ooh.
Yeah, well,
Oh my
if that's
goodness.
her.
Hey,
I
you
said,
know,
that's her. We on it popping, baby.
when I seen her, I said, she can't be American. I thought she was from the island or something. I ain't never seen nobody.
We on
this
and
cheap
popping.
that way.
On it popping.
I thought she was like Eddie Murphy. I thought she was one of them, one of them girls. Remember that Eddie Murphy bit when he said he met that girl in Africa?
Right.
Oh, yes.
I thought
Yes.
I don't think she did.
He's so silly.
But I realized she was an American, and I've been hooked ever since.
Oh, I love it. I
Okay,
love
so
it.
the next question is, what attracted you to your mate? Anita?
Black leather pants and a gray sweatshirt.
You said what?
Gray sweatshirt.
You said what?
Gray sweatshirt.
Black leather pants, and it was a gray sweater.
One of those
Oh,
sweaters that came up around here.
Yes.
You know what I mean? The big turtleneck.
Yes.
Yeah. You
Little
know,
shade on. Flare.
yeah, you know. I had to bust the leather pants on her. You know what I mean?
the leather pants did it right there.
Yeah. You know.
Oh my, Anita, you was like, yes, please.
Yes.
Well, so like I said, when he came over, it was like you peeked through the hole, and I was like, it was dark, so I couldn't see. But like I opened it up, and I was like, oh damn. Well, all right. I was like, wow. Okay. I was like,
I love it.
You said the same thing. Is all it for me?
Okay.
I love it.
Yes. So, Mike, what attracted you to Anita?
it wasn't the sweatpants. I tell you.
It was no.
Dang, so face to face, it had to been, like I said, she's like, even now, like I still look at it, she's got a beautiful smile and the glow and everything, you know what I'm saying? So it was all of that. Like, I mean, and then of course when I actually, saw the other details, it wasn't hard to make a choice. Yeah, because sweatpants hide some things, but they can't hide everything. So
Yes.
Yes.
yeah,
Hey, this is
Yes.
for women too.
Yes. So Mariah says, she wants to know, are all the couples in the same age group? I think so. We're in our 50s.
we in our 40s, late 40s.
Yeah, we 70s babies over here too.
Okay.
Yeah.
70 babies.
Yes. So we're all in the same age group. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
We just got married as babies. That's all.
I love it. I love it.
Mariah, we're going to answer your question in a couple of minutes. Bobby and Kevin?
What attracted to me was his work ethic. And then I saw him in those 1970s basketball shorts and those.
Oh,
That's a job.
Just very.
It was a hot boy summer.
Looking like the statue of David.
Kevin?
Yeah, that was it. I was like, oh yeah, he can work. Okay, yeah, and then he was doing the laundry too. I was like,
oh yeah.
he's a
Yes.
Somebody's doing laundry.
Yes.
Yes. Kevin, what about you?
Service, that was my number 3.
Right. Yes.
Lord have mercy.
Kevin had already said she was the one.
Kevin, what attracted you to Bobby?
Like I said, once again, it was the first time I seen her. She had short hair that was styled, big pretty eyes,
Yes.
nice smile, nice body, and good conversation.
Yeah.
All right.
Mhm.
Just that simple. that was it.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
I had to keep showing it to him. I was like, hey, it ain't gonna be like this forever.
Right.
Other people are looking. Hey,
Other people, that's right. Don't move too slow.
Okay, well, what
Oh
you
my
got?
goodness.
Yes.
No, I mean that was it.
Felicia and William.
Well, her smile, like Felicia just got a beautiful smile,
Thank you, babe.
and when I met her for the first time, I think it was the same thing like everyone else's. It was the physical attraction, but honestly, um, Felicia is exactly as she appears. She is such a beautiful person inside and out. It was just like I I've always prayed for a particular person, a woman, right? And she checked all the boxes. I was just like, I didn't think it was real, but it is.
Wow, that's so sweet.
That's so sweet.
Yeah, after I got over her stalking me, I was able to get
Yeah.
Don't mess it up, William.
He was doing so well,
He
wasn't
was
he?
doing well. He was.
Well,
So, Felicia, what attracted you to William?
Well, of course, initially I saw how tall, dark, and handsome he was. So,
I'm light skinned, baby.
okay, I'm sorry. Tall.
I keep telling her I'm light skinned.
Okay. All right. Okay.
he's on the spectrum.
Tall, light,
He's
and
on the
handsome.
spectrum.
I keep telling him he is not light skinned. He more caramel or whatever. But anyway, it was, how handsome he was initially. But then, we're a blended family of 7. So he had 3 children. I have 2, and together we was like the Brady Bunch. And so, of course, his looks initially attracted me, but just sitting there talking to him and the great dad that he was and how he was God-fearing, because if you're not God-fearing, like that's like number 1 in my book. And so once I saw that he was God-fearing and a great dad and how he was so hands-on with his children, those things attracted me. He was hardworking, all those things that you look for. And he just, like you said, he just checked all the boxes. Just a great heart. And he's always been just a giving person. He's always given to everyone. Like wherever we go, you guys, somebody knows William. They are coming out and I'm like, who's that? They're like, Will, what's up? And with him being 6'5", you cannot miss him wherever we go. Wherever we go.
Yes.
And so it's just like his village, and just his family and how they spoke so well of him and the relationship that he had with his mother, because when they say you can tell how a man gonna treat you by the way they treat their mother,
very important.
So very true.
Very
and so
true.
important. And so, I was initially attracted to the physical, but obviously, once I saw his heart and how giving and loving and kind he was, then I was head over heels at that point.
She's attracted to the physical too?
Yes, baby.
Oh my goodness, look at it.
Can we get a second go? A mess.
I want to get a second
And
go.
the sense of humor, you guys, like he keeps me laughing. He is like this 24/7.
Oh my God.
And yes, it drives me crazy sometimes, but all in all, I really do love it because he was super funny and he made me laugh the whole time. So
that's sweet.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
All right, babe.
You know what attracted me is this chocolate. I always tell her. She said, "Why you with me?" I said, "Because you chocolate." Why you with me? Why I'm with you? Because you chocolate.
Yes, Mr. B.
I told, and them big old pretty eyes, and that smile, them eyes, when they buck, even when she get mad, she's sexy. Them eyes buck.
You trying to make me mad, don't you?
Clear.
Like that one.
Girl.
Oh my goodness.
Well, what attracted me to him, because initially, y'all, I didn't like him. and I didn't. I the date when we went on it was like the best date because he just went all out, and he still does that now. And is he will go all out for me. He is like my biggest cheerleader. And even when we were dating, he would always like he'd be on the sidelines. You might not see him, but you're gonna hear him.
Yeah.
So he's always been very, very supportive, and I like that, and I appreciate that.
Yes.
Eventually, we're gonna get that roach coach though. We're gonna get that potato salad
No,
and
we
truck
not.
going on.
That's
what
his
I'm pushing
dream.
for. We're gonna push
That's
for
not
that.
mine.
We're gonna get that potato
Right.
salad. I'm
Y'all trying to package it. I'm gonna bring her fire.
Y'all see Juani's house, potato salad and wings. When y'all want like that one, I gotta take for some wings and potato salad. Boy, that's a perfect combination. You always shaking your head.
Because you always trying to pimp me.
No, I'm just
No.
He
I know
running
her
potato
potential.
salad and his wings, one.
Girl,
She has great potential.
I have great potential.
Yes, and you don't want to explore it. I told you we're gonna be like Paula Dean. We went to Paula Dean restaurant.
We don't want to be like
Listen,
Paula Dean.
we went to Paula Dean restaurant. All of them. She be on her show before she called everybody Negroes and all that. But anyway, we went to her restaurant when it was famous, and we like, man, somebody. I said, damn, Paula Dean back there cooking this chicken, and they opened up the door and I see nothing but black women back there. I was like, damn. And they cooking the hell out that damn chicken. That was the best baked chicken we ever had.
It was.
Like, we've been trying to get that damn chicken forever. I said, damn,
I love it.
cooking that chicken. That door swung open. He said, all them black women back there cooking that chicken. I'm like, man, Paula Dean.
Oh my God. Y'all know Mr. B has.
We get a couple. I know we get a couple of Mexicans or a couple of sisters back there and give them the recipe, and we sit back.
Oh my goodness!
You got to keep the recipe secret.
Yeah, keep it secret.
Exactly. Keep it secret. Exactly.
Yes, exactly. Keep it secret.
Okay. Well, this is going to be our last question. So, on your wedding day, what adjective would you say described your spouse on your wedding day? Bobby?
Look, they turned away from
I would say
Felicia Williams. Y'all trying to
I had never seen him in a suit. And so to see him, I mean, he was dapper.
He was dapper?
Dapper. Yes.
I was like, that's my man.
There he go.
He was Steve Harvey clean, wasn't he?
My man.
Yes.
Very dapper.
Dapper.
Yeah, but you and Steve Harvey.
And even today, it's like, he dresses to impress, and he looks
right
good.
now.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Yes. So Kevin, what did you think? What was your word that you would say that described how you felt when you saw Bobby?
Just beautiful.
Aww.
Just beautiful from head to toe.
From head to toe.
From head to toe.
All that planning wasn't in vain, huh?
A wedding dress with a skin color. It was on
Beautiful.
Now, granted, I had just had a baby a month before.
Wow.
My child was at the wedding. So
Wow.
that just tells you how fast things kind of got together. It doesn't mean it's a problem because we're still together.
That's
Absolutely.
Right.
That's right.
Right.
Exactly.
That's great. That's how you want
I
it.
love it.
So William and Felicia?
I would say confident. He was confident, and of course he was dapper, super handsome. But yes, he was confident. Like he did a whole little strut down the aisle, like he was the bride, honey.
Oh,
Had
Not like
everybody,
the bride now.
had everybody cracking up at him because that's just his personality. So yes, he was confident and very handsome.
All right.
Yes.
And William, what would you say about my girl Felicia?
Well, I got her wedding picture as my screensaver.
Oh, that's sweet.
Because I always say, I call her my bride. Because I don't say that's my wife, I say that's my bride because when I seen her coming down the aisle with her dad, I was thinking that he was giving me a gift, and you know, and I was gonna keep it, and Pops wasn't gonna be able to get it back. That's what I was thinking of, you know.
Oh, that is so sweet.
So I need to make sure that I start saying those things because I know my wife's love language is words of affirmation.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I know. That's why I've been learning these things over time. So, yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's why I call her my bride, and now you know, baby.
Yeah, you do call me your bride.
That is sweet.
That's beautiful.
So,
okay,
Anita and Mike,
You go first.
Me? Yeah. Okay. It was like what we called a fairy tale wedding. So there were a lot of big surprises. What I would say for an adjective is the word float. You guys heard of the song I think it was the Floaters.
Yes.
Man, listen, because it's like she was floating in the atmosphere, just enjoying all of the surprises, all of the things that, you know, my aunt had kind of surprised for her, you know, especially when she walked down the aisle. She was like, wait a minute, what is this? Like, what's going on? And, you know, she's always been one that if I can catch her, like, you know, like I like doing little extra stuff that kind of make her have to think. So that's my creative style. That's who I was. So, and when I saw her and I didn't see it till to the videos. So, you know, because I'm not out yet, you know, we did it. I'll let her tell when she picked up from that part, because I came down almost like you did, William. I actually kind of came down, but she'll tell you the story. I'm gonna let her tell her side now.
My words would be comical and romantic. Comical because no, she didn't say one. She just said an adjective.
Okay.
Give a number. You're right.
Yeah. I would say comical because we're not traditional people. I've never been that person. So our song wasn't like Here Comes the Bride song. Ours was Eric Bonet. Spend My Life.
Yes. That was our day. Our first dance.
That was ours too.
But our song was go ahead. Y'all go ahead.
Oh, well, we walked in on that song. So he walked in on, and so it was supposed to be coordinated that he walks in on Eric Benet's part and I walked in on Tamia's part. Well, he took too long walking in.
For you, remember? I was
so we had to go through the whole, you know, get to the chorus. And so I'm like standing there like, oh my gosh, we gotta wait. I'm like, here we go.
My goodness.
As you see in the video, because I can't see anything, I just know that it's not my time to walk in.
Yeah.
But because you know you have to go through his part, Tamia's part, the chorus, then back to Eric Benet, and then Tamia, he's sitting up there like this.
No.
Laughing. Oh my goodness. And I'm like, what is everybody laughing at? And so that's the comical part. The romantic part. So after meeting, we were married 5 months later. So yeah. So when I came in, my dad had already passed and my brother was part of the groomsmen. And so I was like, and my son was the ring bearer. So it's like, I didn't have anybody to walk me in. Well, that was the surprise that his aunt did, was when I came in, as soon as apparently there was a certain spot, he was waiting for me. And I was like confused. And then he got on one knee as if to ask me to marry him. And
that was very sweet.
Beautiful. Yes.
Nice.
Look at you, Mike.
Hey, Mom. Yeah.
I love it. It's so silly.
Nice.
I love
it. It was beautiful, man.
That was beautiful.
You gonna need some more tissues, William.
Beautiful.
Sorry, I'm gonna need some more tissue.
Yes. Beautiful.
Okay, so one word that would describe me.
Oh, she was drop dead gorgeous. I mean, when she came in, the crowd went, ooh. I mean, it's like and she came in at last, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's something. At last. And the door opened up and it went, ooh. She had on this dress. Oh my! Oh, she was fine. I was like, "Oh, come on, hurry up!" I like, "Come on, we gotta get to the honeymoon." I'm ready to go. She was bad, but she was. But the funny, it was another word, nervous, because what it was we had some lady. What was the girl that was supposed to sing, and she didn't. She backed out on the day of the wedding, and her dad stepped in and sung. He did a great job. Yeah. So
It worked out.
He was nervous, a nervous wreck.
I was nervous.
My sister came in and said, "Derek and Juani's a mess."
I was crying.
I couldn't see her, but I couldn't calm her down. And I was like,
Yes. And as soon as I got to where he was,
It was
he
okay.
held my hand, and I started to cry, and then he started to cry.
When that lady started saying, she was like, "Say it, say it," you started crying. I was like, "Baby, go, come on." I started squeezing her. Come on, don't do it. Cause I'm a cry. I'm a crier.
And he started to cry. And so you see on our video, I wiped his tears, and everybody said, "Oh."
I know she gonna cry. I said, "If we get to this, I ain't gonna cry." I'm like, I think you got cold feet when you started crying at first.
The one word that I would say that would describe when I saw him, he looked like Felicia said, he was confident. He thought, oh my goodness, he was smoother than butter.
Yes.
And I mean, and I remember when they opened the door, he was, like I told y'all, when he gets dressed up, he kind of do like this little thing. He was like, yeah, look at this.
Yes.
Well, no, she was a star of the show though. When she came through that door, everybody like complimented her on that dress. I mean, everybody went, "Ooh!" I mean, it seemed like it was just a noise.
The dress, it was bad though.
I mean, man,
it was. He's still trying to figure out how much it was.
Don't worry about that.
Don't worry about that.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
Little details.
You don't want to.
Yeah.
You don't want to.
Yeah.
Okay, so for the next part of what I wanted to do is we're gonna get your him and her signs. That's yours right there, babe. You do the him and her signs. So I'm gonna ask these questions, and you're gonna tell me who do you guys think it was. We're gonna see if we agree. Okay, so the first question is, who is more romantic?
We showing the answer?
Her, yes.
Right, him.
Her. Oh, look, I love those signs.
Yeah.
Oh,
Y'all
wow.
sound so cute.
Yes.
Somebody's fancy over there with them signs over there.
Yes.
Yes.
You were going far enough. Right there. There you go.
Her. And him.
Yes. I don't know why I was backwards.
Anita? Him.
Just
William,
right.
what you say? I mean, not William.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which one?
He said her. Okay. What's that? Him.
Him.
Him. All right. The next question. Who spends the most time in the shower? I do not.
Yes, you do. Yeah.
Her.
I was like,
Him.
she trying to wipe. I was like, she trying to wipe that chocolate off her.
Say it's not coming off. It ain't coming off.
Now, I may spend 2 days in the bathtub, but that shower, I'm gonna get in and out.
Oh no.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. Next question. Who is the better catch? Who was the better cat?
Oh well. Hey.
What? No. Whatever.
Oh, wait.
I don't like it that I was back.
Leave it.
There you go.
Okay, next question. Who is the grumpiest in the morning?
Ooh.
Even though I'm a morning person.
Her.
I'm
I don't know.
Her, yes.
I guess. And I'm not really grumpy though.
I don't wake up until 10 or 11, so
I'm
anything
like
before that is a problem. Even if I'm up, I'm not really awake until 11.
Yeah. That's how it is when you're grumpy.
He said
That's
her.
right. Her. That's right.
I've been up all night. I'm a night owl.
Yeah, I'm an early
Oh
bird.
my goodness.
Oh, so yes.
And she a night owl though. Her,
I am. I'm a
she
night
be
owl.
like 3 or 4. I'm like, man, you still up? Yeah, I'm doing
Exactly.
video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Who's
quiet.
the better dancer?
Okay, so
You gotta
what
know who that is.
was the question?
Whatever.
You know who the better dancer.
Who's the better
Yeah.
dancer?
Oh.
You wrong.
I'm the better
I
dancer,
dance
baby.
better than you.
Juani, you
I
cannot
know,
dance.
I
You
know.
don't have two rhythms.
You have no rhythm.
I'm gonna switch it back.
You don't even know they're there.
I
Her,
do
her,
too.
her.
I have
I
been.
turned our camera the wrong way, so our signs look backwards.
Oh.
Juani, you can't
And
cha-cha.
me,
Right?
That's why she keep me after all night.
Hey, listen, if you can't cha-cha, you can't dance. Because that is a rhythm.
I can cha-cha.
You
I
can't
be
cha-cha.
doing-
You can cha-cha.
I can wobble. I can cha-cha.
I can wobble. I can't
When we
cha-cha.
when we go to the dance floor, we stay forever. People be like, "Dang, they still out there." It's
They
been
still
90
out
songs.
there.
Can you say in the name of love?
William, can you cha-cha?
Yes. There you
Yeah,
go.
I
That's
can
what you're
cha-cha.
dancing.
Cha-cha slide.
You can cha-cha.
Right,
Yeah.
cha-cha slide.
Yeah, slide to the left, slide to
Slide
the
to
right.
the right.
Cha-cha.
Yeah, I can do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Right.
I can do that.
Definitely.
That
Hey,
counts.
tell me about dance move at the wedding. We was there on the dance floor.
Oh my goodness.
Wasn't that hot?
He did one move that was on beat, and he was like,
Hey, don't feel too bad. I didn't used to be much of a dancer.
Oh
my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
"Hey." That was, yeah. Okay, so the next question is, whose car is the cleanest?
Oh, that's easy.
I clean her car. So when I
I
clean
say
her
yours,
car,
but yours
I
is
clean
Yeah.
mine's probably the cleanest.
Slide.
She said, her, him.
We can go out there right now and check if you want to, babe.
It's
My
been
car
a
by
mess
far
lately,
is the
though.
clean. Even when my car is a mess, it's still cleaner.
Mine is not dirty, y'all. It's just it can get cluttered. I just have stuff in it.
Cluttered,
That's all.
that's
It's
it.
not dirty.
That,
That's
thank
me.
you.
All
ain't
that
never
shit-
Thank you, Felicia.
Maybe some shopping bags in there, but
Thank
it's
you,
never
Felicia.
dirty.
That's me.
No, that's not it. That's not it.
It's all those things you hide from me that you've been buying.
That's not it.
already.
No.
Okay, next question.
Thank you, Felicia.
No.
Thank you, Felicia.
No, don't use that.
Who has the most clothes?
Oh, we already know that too. Come on, y'all.
Oh,
Stop.
she get clothes like it ain't nobody business.
Baby,
I give it out.
This girl get clothes from what you get clothes from where? They send her clothes every week. She got winter, she got jackets. I said, "Show me in the
That's
shop."
some Amazon shops.
Huh?
yeah, that's right.
Listen,
Amazon bags.
He
I had
said,
to ask
get
Felicia. I said, babe, can you order me something when you buy something every now and then? Can I get like a Juneteenth shirt like you got? You get all the stuff. I'm like, can I get one?
I was getting you a Juneteenth shirt
Girl,
anyway. What did you get?
you know what, William? He says the same thing.
No,
they don't give you no men's stuff.
No, when she get
Right.
cologne, when she do get cologne and perfume, I get the cologne though. She do hook me up with that.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
I just
He
got
just
some
got
cologne.
some cologne. Look
See,
at that.
Got some cologne.
Creed.
See,
Just got some cologne.
Yes, he did.
okay.
A late Father's Day gift.
You know what? He had a late Father's Day gift. I heard that, Felicia. I heard
It wasn't. No, I had his gift on time. Just so
Yeah,
you
she
know.
got me a gift on
The
time.
children, they was a little late.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. Who's always right?
Oh,
Oh, well then We don't even need
Always
it.
right. You always right. Yeah, you think you are. You always right.
Do you mean who thinks they always right? Or you saying
Who is
I
always?
am. I just never tell them.
I mean, because somebody think
I
they
am. I
right.
just never tell them.
That's her.
Right.
Thank you.
Who said I love you first?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Who said what? Oh yeah, she definitely did.
Yeah.
You know what I used to tell her?
But we stalking, right? Okay.
Right.
You said what?
But we stalking.
We stalking, but yeah.
But
Okay.
we the stalking.
Okay, yeah, exactly.
That's what happens next.
Listen, that's
what
the,
happens next.
that's the whole thing.
If
Stalkers.
you're always there all the time, that's what happens next, right?
That's right. Thank you.
Okay,
That's what happens next.
so that's it for the him and her game. So now
Yes.
this game, I need you to guys, okay, so you're gonna get your 5 pieces of paper. We have
Okay.
some questions. So each one of you guys are gonna need your paper, you're gonna need your pen. Here you go.
Unauthorized.
So I need you guys to turn back to back.
Oh, back to back? Okay.
We go turn back to back.
Yes.
So turn back to back. So I'm gonna ask these questions, and we're gonna see if we get the right. Everybody get the same answer.
Okay.
Okay. So
It says
first
number one.
question.
Okay.
Where's your bag?
Stop cheating.
If you turn around, you can't see nothing.
Stop cheating.
He left-handed anyway. Ain't gonna be able to see y'all read it.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. So the first question is: of all of your husband's friends, which friends would you like for him to trade in? The name of the friend you want him to trade in.
Can we put more than one person?
The one friend that I want him to trade in.
Of all the friends, which one would you like him to trade in?
What if they already gone?
Oh,
I don't keep them long.
he said, well, he already traded me. You
Okay. Okay.
I know.
Which
I know
one
we
you
back.
happy he threw in? Huh?
I know we backwards over here.
I'll put down the first
Oh,
person.
Okay, so
Okay. Are we
you
giving
ready?
names?
So
Yes.
we're gonna show the name, show who it is. Okay, let's go. Y'all have the same person.
I'll put this
Twine.
down.
We supposed to be writing together
Yeah.
at the same time.
Twine or
Yep.
Mike? What is that?
I don't have anybody.
Ryan?
Nobody.
Both of y'all had Ryan?
And what we
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
What we have?
Donnell?
Wait a minute. This ain't being recorded.
Oh,
Yes,
I hope
it's
not.
being recorded.
No,
Hey, man, you already know, bro.
right, I'm about to
Love
have
you,
you guys
man.
tomorrow with them, so don't do that.
Kevin, did y'all have the same person?
well, the person he put down is already gone, so I put 0. Nobody.
Oh, nobody.
No.
Okay.
Okay, but he did write the name of the person.
Okay.
Okay. So we got that right.
Okay.
Next level.
The next question is you're out and what song, if you guys are out and a song comes on, what is the name of the song that has your wife, that can make your wife dance?
Oh, damn. Oh,
What is her song? If y'all are out and she say, that's my jam, what's that song?
I don't know if I say that's my jam. Okay, but this one's gonna get me up.
Woo.
Ready?
I'm gonna miss this one.
What's the answer? Number 2.
Okay, you ready? Y'all ready? Okay, so
Yes.
I forget his name. I don't know.
Wifey, okay. The wobble. What you say?
Yeah.
What
He
you say,
ain't got
William?
nothing. He ain't got nothing.
William.
I can't see.
I ain't got nothing on mine.
And he know I
Mike.
get up on the wall.
No, I thought you said the artist.
The chocolate factory.
What's
Oh,
the
the
song?
song. Oh, yeah.
What is that?
Chocolate Factory.
Oh,
right
man.
there, yeah.
Is that correct, Anita?
Yeah, I couldn't. I was trying to figure it out. It was between the two. I put Cupid Shuffle.
Mama
You
been
put
a-
Cupid
Cupid
Shuffle.
Shuffle.
I like
Yeah,
that.
Like,
I
he's
just
right. He's
a
more
line
right than
dance
I
or
am.
something.
What
But
you have?
The wife
Just in case. That's my jam.
just in case.
That's my jam.
Home tonight.
That's
I
what
like
got you
that.
the first
I
time.
like it. I like it.
That's what got you the first time.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So, ladies, this is for us.
Okay.
Okay.
Your spouse asked you on the way home to pick up a snack. What snack are you gonna pick up?
Oh,
Oh
okay.
gosh.
For him or for he's getting it for us?
It's a snack
No.
for him, right?
You're picking up a snack for him. He asked you to pick up a snack. What is the snack you're picking up?
Oh my gosh.
I need to write that down.
Could be so
Yes.
many things.
Let's see.
Okay. This is at night, so
Really, you don't know that one?
So are we answering also? The men answering also?
the men are answering for themselves too, right, Juani?
Yes, the
Okay.
men are answering for themselves, right?
That could be so much.
Okay. So Anita and Mike, what are you picking up? Ice cream
No.
sundae.
That's not right.
It is too.
Anita say that's not what you want.
What is that?
You said
What
a
is
Butterfinger
Butterfinger.
Butterfinger
No,
and nuts.
or nuts.
that's different. I got a lot of taste, but
Okay.
most of the time it's like
Felicia and William.
or something.
Felicia, what you picking up? A twig,
Sweet. Well, I like them
Or
too.
anything sweet.
a
Come
gummy
on,
bear.
dear. Gummy bear.
Bears.
Look at
Anything
that.
sweet.
Okay, Kevin and Bobby. Bobby, what you picking up?
Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola. Kevin, what you asked her to get you?
Oatmeal raisin cookies, M&M's. The list it goes on and on.
Now he eating M&M's. No, M&M's are my favorite.
M&M's are mine. Yes.
So
No,
you actually-
I was sharing mine.
And they gotta have a
He
nuts.
like what you like. He like what you like.
What is that?
I was sharing mine. That's how she started liking them.
Mexican. I said a snack, not dinner.
A snack.
I said a
Oh.
snack. I said
Oh,
cherry
we-
cheese popcorn.
M&M's.
I'm with you on Mexican though. That sounds kind of good.
That's not a snack. That's a meal.
Yeah, but that's at any time.
That's not a snack.
It could
That is
be.
not a snack.
Well, you okay, well, I'll mess up. M&M's for her though. Seriously.
Yes.
Yeah, M&M. They better. They better.
M&M
have-
with nuts, peanuts.
Nuts in
M&M
them.
with
Peanuts.
yellow bag.
Yeah, you got to
Okay.
have peanuts.
Okay, so on the next piece of paper, draw a line down the middle.
Okay.
Okay. So on the left side, this is the question. So the left side is for your spouse, and the right side, it's for yourself. Okay. So this is the question. What is the one thing that your spouse has that you want them to get rid of now?
Ooh.
This is
Wait,
the
so
food stuff. You know,
I'm just on my side,
The
right?
one thing she had that I want her to get rid of.
yes.
Right now.
Oh,
You know what? I'm gonna answer for myself too.
no.
You got to explain that again.
Okay. What is one thing that your spouse has that you want them to get rid of? Something you've been telling them I want it gone.
Right, but you said to split it down the middle and put spouse
Yes.
on one side,
So,
self
yes.
on the other.
So the left side is for the spouse. So what they have on the right side, we're gonna agree. See if we're gonna agree. So
Okay.
like, okay, really, I got y'all on this one. I know.
Kind of.
Oh,
Really,
really?
like, yeah, you got us on this.
Yeah, you got to.
Because William has that Google app thing that has on that honeydew list.
Right. Okay, I think I got something. I don't know if he got something.
Can I put my whole list on there?
Okay.
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 Got it.
So,
You
Bobby,
showing answers now?
yeah,
I honestly can't think of anything.
you can't think of anything.
We just moved, so we got rid of a bunch of stuff.
Oh, see,
That's what
oh,
I'm
well,
saying.
then, y'all.
I'm always purging.
Oh,
I'm
you're
all-
always purging. So he said he don't have nothing.
Uh-huh.
Okay, Anita,
That's the truth.
Right.
y'all don't have anything either.
Her
Her
phone.
phone. Oh my goodness, the phone. What is that, William?
Nothing for her, but she want me to get rid of my DVD player.
Oh, the
That's what it is.
DVD player.
Oh, no, that's true. I didn't even think about that.
Wait,
I said I want him to get rid of them old man shoes.
Not the old man's shoes.
He got a pair of old man shoes that he know I don't care. And I said he want me to get rid of this black and white nightgown that my mama bought me. That he talking about. And he talking about it every time I wear it. He be like, "Why you wearing that old ugly nightgown that your mama bought you?" I said, "I'm telling my mama what you said."
The old lady nightgown. The old
He
lady.
said it's an old lady nightgown that my mama bought me.
I hope Mama don't rewatch this.
Oh my
I hope
God.
she don't
right.
because I'm telling her, Mama, she don't like that black and white nightgown that you bought me.
It ain't just black and white. It got polka
Red.
dots on it and red. It look like an old dairy cow with it been
There
shot.
it goes.
Oh, shame on you, William Adams.
You had an
Shame on him.
Okay. So what you
You told me
said?
I can go where now because I got the.
Oh my gosh, whatever. So he wants me to get rid of my dishes.
Yes. You got dishes in every closet in the house.
You know what?
And then she
That
gonna
could
buy
be number
those.
two.
What?
Yeah.
That could be number two.
It's her mama and auntie curse because they buy dishes. They dishes everywhere.
Yeah, I
Oh,
should have
my
got that.
goodness.
You didn't get that one?
I should have got that
I
one.
don't know how.
I said
That's
clothes,
funny.
No.
but I want him to get rid of these freaking tires he has in the garage.
Oh, I got rid of the tires and then she
Oh,
wanted me to get rid of
Hold on,
them.
what you
Rid of
doing,
them
Mom?
tires.
I need
I
to
put
get
Yes.
old
those.
man shoes.
He said, "Old man shoes."
Not the old man shoes.
That I don't like them old man looking shoes.
Is that it?
That was a lot of fun, y'all.
Yes.
My shoes ain't old man shoes. They are not old man shoes. Just so
No,
y'all know
bitches.
that.
Y'all know why I know you gonna
You know what? I should have got the dishes.
And I said, Luana, you bought another dish, another one?
But
Oh my goodness, Juani, I'm gonna get you if I see you hauling some more dishes.
girl, you will.
I mean,
Say, Mr. B about to get you.
Man, we got a closet in here. We got a closet
You
over
got
here.
something she can give you.
She want to move.
You got something she can
You
give
have
you.
dishes in every closet in
I
your
don't have no dishes I can
Yeah.
give her.
They're not in every closet. It's not in every closet.
It has a different color.
Three
So
closets.
they're all organized.
Three closets.
They're perfect.
You got something she can give you.
When we have
Yeah,
this,
y'all came over
Three
here.
closet.
You said, hey, my coat in the
Oh
closet.
my goodness. Yeah.
No,
Exactly.
He doesn't understand decor
I do.
and how to.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You don't
Thank
Decor is
you.
very
black and white
important.
plate every day. You might want to throw some green and some
Decor
red.
is very
Yeah.
important.
Decor is very, very important.
Black and white.
Yes.
Polka dot.
You got the coordinate. You got the coordinate.
Yes.
I do
He
understand.
don't eat off of them.
We don't ever eat off the plate.
You don't
You
eat
can't.
off of them.
No,
You
they don't
can't
put
eat off them
decorations.
plates.
You cannot eat off of them.
We're
Wait,
talking
talking
about
about you
the
can't eat off
amount
the plate.
of decor, huh?
So you got if you're gonna have 6 bowls, you need 6 plates.
Yes.
You
Absolutely.
know somebody gonna break one, so you know
Thank you.
you gotta have replacement set.
Thank you.
You don't need 20 plates.
Fellas, hey,
Yeah,
fellas,
she got
see what
20
we go
plates,
through,
so she
fellas?
understands.
See what we go
Exactly.
through? Hey, fellas, you see what we go through? You see
I,
what we go
listen,
through?
I'm glad I'm not alone. I'm glad I'm
brother.
not alone.
You are not alone.
Oh my goodness.
There.
So you all are welcome to come over and you can pick the plate.
Thank you. I'm with you.
Paper plates. You can throw them away.
Yes.
Oh,
The
yes.
decorative ones and
With the
everything.
writers.
And then
With
throw
the
them away.
writers.
I don't use paper plates.
I don't do paper plates
Those
either.
are paper
Though.
plates on like
But
a pizza. man.
Hefty or great
Yes.
value. You can pick the
Right.
Look, I don't do paper plates.
We had a
Yeah.
Super Bowl party, right?
Exactly, right?
We had a
Man,
Super
a
Bowl.
real plate. That's what I'm saying.
Hefty or great value.
We had a Super Bowl party once, right? I said, babe, you know, I had it all. You know, man, I moved all the chairs. I had all these chairs lined up. She wanted to
Yeah.
bring out her decor. I said, baby, we don't need no decor. We need
Yeah.
get the music. She went and got the store, got some plates. I said, you're gonna break your
You
plate.
sweeties,
She
I do
won't pull out her
everything
plate.
in decor.
I love it.
Yes, I love it.
Love
Yes.
It's the
those.
creative in me. I can't help myself.
I
Yes,
love
you
it.
did very well with
I
that.
said,
Yes,
Thank
We're
you,
just trying to
ladies.
watch a little
Thank you.
football.
I
Just
appreciate
trying to watch
that.
That's it.
football.
That's
Show
it.
some love. Words
That's
of
it.
words of
Ladies.
affirmation.
I love it.
So we have some questions
Okay.
from some of the of our audience. So this is the first question, and this is from Mariah. She wants to know,
Mariah.
what is your take on older women marrying younger men? Do you know anyone who falls in this category? Did it work?
Mhm.
How do y'all want to answer that? Older women, younger men.
Yep.
William knows.
Well, I mean, it depends on what you mean, age difference.
Mhm.
But I have a good friend that his wife is older than him,
That's right.
and
That's right.
and you know, it probably settled him down, and it is working. You know, it's been working. They've been married 20 some years now.
20-some
So
years.
yeah,
Is he a lot? Is the age difference like 5 or more, or
yeah,
Yes, it's more than
yeah.
5 years.
It's more than 5 years. It's almost it's close to 10 years.
Mhm.
oh
Mhm.
wow.
Yep.
And they make it work.
Yep.
In fact, William told me that she'll be celebrating a milestone birthday this December. And I was shocked because I was like, wait a minute, isn't he such an age? And he was like, yes. And I was like, I had no idea there was such a huge age difference between them, but they make it work.
Yep.
But
They
you
make
know
it
what?
work.
And probably, the age different. You know how sometimes you hang around younger people or whatever, it kind of, their youth kind of rub off on you or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes. So she the cougar and he the cub.
All right now. All right now.
Yes.
Yep.
About 4 years.
Yes.
Bobby, what do you guys think about that?
We know someone who is married, and he's like, but she's not that much older. That's not what the question says. It just says,
No,
do you
it
know
says-
someone who is
Yeah.
older and it works for
Yes.
them, and they are fine? Yeah,
Okay.
it works.
Awesome.
They've been married probably what, 30 years to 34? Easily, yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh wow.
Awesome.
Anita?
I don't know anyone, but I always say it works if you want it to work. I think marriage is just how it is that if you want it to work, it'll work.
Yeah.
Age is nothing but a number, but it's the maturity of the two people.
All right, Dr. Kelly.
Yeah.
If there are men who are
William, right.
You heard him call you Dr. Kelly.
like happy.
I think the man almost has to be an old
Look at the
soul.
doggy tail wagging.
What did you say, Mike?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm with that. I think she read my mind on that one because, I mean, it's really about the chemistry. I mean, obviously, if it's, once we get grown, it really don't matter. It's just it's what works, and and no, I don't know anyone that falls in this category. So, but again, it says, what is my take on it? I just really, especially in this day and age, sometimes younger men go through, their experiences in life and things like that have allowed them to mature. So
yeah,
as long as the chemistry works and the needs are met and they respecting each other and so forth,
Mhm.
who walks around saying, "Hey, how old are you? How old are you?" At the end
Right.
of the day is what works for them.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
right.
It's
That's right.
it's where they are in their experiences and stuff that all matches.
Right.
Yeah.
And whatever, you can share experiences with one another, you know what I'm saying? Help each other grow in certain
That's
areas.
right.
And so forth. So it's
Yep.
still, it's still a chemistry thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
I hope that was a tail wagging in your face over there earlier. I wasn't
It
quite
was.
sure.
She just
Okay, just want to make sure. I was
That was a
kind of
little
scared.
dog.
I was afraid for you, but I didn't want to say nothing.
This is another question we had, and it was, what was the first year of marriage like for the couples? Was it as bad as everyone liked to say?
That was good for us.
Ooh.
The first year,
I would say the first year you should be in,
Really
in that love
You're that
stage.
honeymoon phase.
Right.
You
Yeah.
can finish each other's sentences, and
Oh, yeah.
you know, the snoring doesn't bother you. Oh, it's so cute when he's snoring.
Right.
So
Now it's like,
cute.
I'm gonna grab the
Everything's
pillow and
so
I got
cute.
you.
Yeah.
Yes.
But in the first year, I think if it's bad before you get married, you need to take heed and know that's not the right one.
That's
It
not
should
the
be
right
good.
one. Exactly.
I would say
Exactly.
we were good. Even now, it's like if you think about, people will ask us, you know, why have you, you know, how have you stayed married so long? It's like if you have a kinship and a friendship with the person, you know, it should develop over time. And I just think that, you know, you start to care about that person and they become part of you. So when two become one, it's literal.
Mm-hmm.
So if that person, you know, I mean, we joke around and kid, and I'm not saying we don't have bad days, but if you just don't like that person, then it's gonna be bad.
Yes.
That's right.
That's true.
Yeah.
What you want to say, Mike?
I don't. That sounds good. No, because let see. I think there's certain.
Let me put it
No.
political.
I'm talking now.
I got this.
There's certain schematics that I think, again, when we talked about before, that have to be in place. You know, my wife was a single mom when she got married. I didn't have no kids. Two different worlds, two different lives.
Yeah.
And so sometimes when those two different lives come together, it can be some friction.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
yes.
I may not understand certain ways of the way she did things or how she moved. So I had to learn that. You know what I'm saying? And by the same token, I became insta dad. So for me, again, didn't have no kids. So now I had to learn her child. I had to learn, you know what I'm saying? So and then even, you know, learning family members and things like that. So that just adds a little bit of extra there. And then, you know, just learning how to communicate with one another. I'm from a different state. She was from, you know, just it was a lot of different things to put together and try to, you know, still respect the person that you're with. It's a lot. It was a lot. So again, I think it just depends on how you come together, you know, understanding love languages, respect, all that stuff, all that stuff. So you know, that's speaking to the young couples who are just starting, you know.
Yeah, I think it's a little different for Felicia and I because, you know, it's been our second. We both were married prior. And so we had expectations of what we wanted from our spouse. Also, we was a little more mature. Well, before we may not have been as mature with just things that we were cool saying and not saying to each other. I think it may be just me, but I thought the first year was probably one of the easiest years. And I think it wasn't until you like have that real first fight, you know, that you like, okay, now it's real. Cause
now it's real.
I tell her you can get your stuff and you can leave if you want to. I ain't got to listen to all of this, you know.
He ain't never said that. He ain't never said that.
You know what I'm saying? And so ain't nowhere to go. Hey, listen, when a joker tell you get mad and all you can do is go to your room.
Exactly.
I ain't going no damn well. I said this. Hey,
we
been in the bed mad. Well, I stayed on one side. Don't touch
me. Big old gap in the middle.
Listen, I don't care how mad you get at me. I'm not getting up my bed.
Hurt my back.
Just make sure you ain't got nothing sharp in there.
Just make sure you don't have. Okay. I would like to say, I think our first year, it was definitely a learning experience because moving in together was a big learning curve for him because I have always been the one to had to pay like the utilities and things like that. And his apartment, everything was included. So
I never had to pay no bill. I paid my rent.
That was it.
Oh, wow.
Everything.
And so when we moved together, and I was like, okay, this. He heard of the gas company, the electric company. He just never had a relationship with them.
Right. He was like, who is that?
You know them personally, huh?
So, I was like, but this has to be paid. Oh, wait. So when we do this, they not paid? No, they're not. And it was things like that. And I was like, how did you not know this? How did And sometimes I would just look at him like, oh my God. But it was because of how he lived prior to me and to us moving together. And then the other thing was, I was a single mom, and I was just used to making all the decisions.
Oh yes.
And so I would go and be like, oh yeah, we gonna get those braces. I remember they was putting the cement on Poodle's teeth. And I was like, oh, I might want to call and tell him, since some of his money is going to go towards these braces. And when they was in there, and he was like, we did not discuss that. So I'm like, what you want me to do? Tell them to take the cement off? What are we doing?
Hello.
But he was like, then he was like, you know what? Because you made that decision, that executive decision, you pay for it. I was like,
I love that. I love it. That sounds like somebody else I heard say that before, but we ain't gonna.
Because Juani like, we gonna be there. I was like, okay, keep telling me, man. And I had left her hanging one time. Because she good for telling her friends, we'll be there. We'll be there to find out what I'm doing before you volunteer my service.
To see, those were the type of issues. Those were our arguments.
Oh, look Will like, she good with that Will? She good with that Will?
You do now. 7 years in.
I'm like, okay. You better ask me. You better find out what I'm doing. You must say, let me see what my husband is doing before I make it. She said, no, we'll be there. And I'm like, damn, I'm going somewhere. I don't even know I'm going. I feel like I'm a kid or something.
Well.
Get in the car.
That thing by yourself.
He did. And I was like, oh, because I just assumed, I'm invited. Of course you coming.
Yes, right.
Because I told you you're coming.
I told her you were coming. I'm like, yes.
Get in the car. Put your seatbelt on.
I said, you got me that one time. You ain't gonna give me this time.
Oh my
that is so funny. So you guys can understand.
Oh yeah.
And those types of things when you're first getting married, you don't think about that. And especially even if you didn't have any kids and you're used to being independent, you probably, I know some women who they shop. And so they would buy like purses and things, and their husband is like, "Well, dang, did you just buy a $600 purse last payday?" And do we have to do this all the time? So it was like, and you was like, you just did not consider the other person. Yes, you had that other person in the house with you, and and in my head I was like, oh, the bills are getting paid. I have extra funds.
Yeah.
She was so bad with the
Yep.
Because I was like, Juani, you bought another dish. She tried to sneak them in here.
We had extra money. I had extra money.
I had extra money.
Right. Not we. It wasn't we who got extra money.
I had extra money.
Fun kind of man.
Yes.
You bought another dish like putting a hole. I was like, you need a dish like you need a hole in your head.
So,
you don't need no dish.
Brianna said,
we getting hot over here. Let me cool up my baby off.
Brianna says, what advice do you couples have for couples in the area of relationships where it's stagnant and one or both people are not growing in life or together in love?
That's a deep one, Brianna.
I always say date. Date like you first.
That's it. That's so important, Derek. Yes.
Yes.
You gotta date your spouse. Yes. And I stay on William about this. I'm like, we haven't been on a date. I'm like, you didn't take me out on a date. So we're getting better at that. But I think it's so important to carve out that time for each other, because if we don't do it, who's gonna do it? If we don't make it our priority, then it'll just fall by the wayside. Our children are pretty much grown. You guys, our baby is 20, so we don't have to worry about childcare and all that anymore. Those days are long gone. So we really don't have any excuse about making time for each other. And I think once it gets stagnant and stale, girl, you gotta mix it up a little bit, honey.
Mix
You
it
need
up.
to meet him at a bar and act like you don't know him. And be like, hey, handsome, what's your name?
Role play.
Role play. And say, what's up?
I remember she had, what was that her you had on?
I think also like a lot of times we put that responsibility on the other person, right? We like, oh, it's your job to do this, and instead of saying it's my job also, so that person sometimes that goes, it's getting boring and such and such. It's like, well, what are you doing to make it exciting as well? And so that person got to be responsible as well and say, you know, I want this and I want this. And so they need to bring some ideas and some things to the table as well. And so it's not just one-sided, because a lot of times that person that's doing the complaining also haven't done anything themselves.
That's
right?
true.
And it's like,
That's true.
what have you done? You've been talking about you on something spiced up, but every time I see you, you got on that red and black outfit your mama got you. Oh, I'm about to get in trouble.
I'm telling my mama.
William said that is not the outfit.
Wow.
I'm telling her.
That is not the outfit.
Right. I'm gonna tell my mama that he's talking about her outfit.
You know what? I
And
would
she bought
say,
it for our wedding anniversary, something like that.
What I would say is, you know, there is sometimes you have to do things that you may not necessarily always do. And so, because you get into a rut, especially you're married as long as we've been married, you're bound to like go into like the valley. And so I think that sometimes one thing that Mr. B has asked me to do, and I have not done, so I want to know if you guys would do it. And I think I may have asked this question before, but he always wanted me to go to the strip club with him.
Never ever would go.
I never wanted to go. So when my cousin and his wife went, he felt like he missed something, because both my cousin and his wife, she was like whining. Oh my goodness. She says, we have had the best sex like forever. These last 3 weeks have been like off the chain.
You better go to that strip club, girl.
You better see champagne with dancing next to us, girl. You know, we get fantasies like, oh, champagne on you. And see, that do something for me.
But
hey,
see,
on that chocolate skin, you said.
On that chocolate skin.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
You know, I had a freeway in my head at that moment, even though I know what's gonna happen, but I was just fantasizing. Take it to another level. Like, oh, when she was dancing on you, just turned me on, you know. No. Take it to another level.
Yeah.
But she won't do it.
She won't do it. She ain't going to the strip club.
No, I haven't. And then they went like 6-7 years ago. He was like, I can't believe they've gone and we haven't done it. And I was like, you know what? It's just something about the chicken wings and juices flowing. That ain't your thing.
That ain't your thing.
They got the bomb chicken wings in there.
I heard
they got the bomb chicken wings.
They got 3 shakes in the steak.
He said, okay, William.
Well, what? And he's never asked me to go to the strip club with him.
He's never asked you to go to a strip club. Never.
No.
Would you guys go?
We've been.
I mean, I would go if she wanted to go. I mean,
he said if she wanted to go.
If I wanted to go.
Because I've been over the years, and like I probably had been since we've been married, but it ain't because we got married. It's because I did that so much earlier.
Yeah, that's what I like. I like that when I went.
But if that's something she wanted to do, I would do it. You know, I'm more. I think I'm at a point where I'm mature enough where I could take her and be with her. Well, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know if I could have done it when I was younger. So it wouldn't, you know. So
William, you're saying you would go to a male review?
No, I ain't gonna do that.
Okay, 'cause, you know, I'm saying.
No, I'm not. No, he want to get. I don't
No,
know what
no,
happened,
we-
but he
we
ain't
are-
going to swinging Richards.
We ain't
with
going.
Me.
We ain't going to
That's
swing
Swinging
Richards.
Richards.
We are
Swinging Richards, okay?
We are not going to swinging Richards.
no. That is no.
Negative.
David Ghost Rider.
Negative.
Oh.
Hey,
So
I'd like to
right in the
comment.
Go ahead.
All right, I guess what I started focusing on is that last portion, growing in life or together in love.
love.
So one thing my dad told me at our wedding is one big word. He said is communication. So I think the first things first is if you are able to find out what it is that might be having your partner stagnant in life.
Yes.
You know, and again, the whole love language thing we were talking about, you know, find out what it is. I mean, if you truly are concerned about your spouse, you're going to ask those kind of questions, you know, and then kind of really dig deep, because that is a sensitive part. You know, I mean, time grows, life grows, each one of you grow and change, you know, so it's like you try to be supportive to your, you know, to your spouse and so forth, and then try to work through things, you know, and that's the challenges of life, you know.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep. So true.
Yes. Anita, you have anything you want to say?
I was pretty much going to say, find out why it's stagnant.
Right.
You know, is it you or is it that person? You know, pretty much kind of like what William was saying earlier. And, you know, and we pretty much all kind of saying is that, you know, if you notice that it's stagnant, then you have to look at yourself and say, why? Am I doing something, or am I focusing on what they're not doing versus what they are doing? It's very easy to point fingers to say that person's not doing this, or this is what I want, but not look at yourself in the mirror and say, oh, yeah, I used to cook. I don't cook anymore.
Right.
And, you know, that kind of thing, you know, whatever it is that doesn't, you know, if you're feeling like it's stagnant, is it in you or is it in that person? And so, you know, if you're looking at what's going to make it work, or how are we going to get back together, check with, you know, go to your prayer closet and say, God, show me.
That's right.
And that will probably open up some eyes to, oh, you know, I'm not doing what I used to do. You know, he's not doing, he or she is not doing what they're doing. And I may be contributing to that, you know, because you can shoot a person down without even really saying anything.
Yeah.
You know, and then they start saying, oh, well, you know, if he used to bring you flowers and you're like, he's not bringing me flowers, but when he was bringing you flowers, did you acknowledge them?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. Very good.
Yeah.
What about,
and make sure he knows, and make sure that your spouse knows that it's stagnant. Do they know?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yes.
or do you just ask friends like, what should we do? Well, the first step is to make sure your spouse knows that you feel like it's stagnant. You know, have you all had that conversation first, or are you just enlisting the help of other friends before you guys have even talked about it yourself?
Yep. I think it all goes back to communication. Communication. And honest communication, and being open to where you can receive it and also can give it, right? And that's really, really big. And I think this love language thing, understanding, like I would say that has really helped me with our relationship, is understanding what's important to you, because I know it's important to me.
Right.
And then you don't respond my way, I'm like, well, what's wrong with you? But when I realized your language was different. And it was totally different. Let me tell you guys, it was totally different than what I thought. I thought it was one thing, and I was, and I'm pretty good with picking up what people like and stuff like. And I was like, wow. I said I could never imagine that I was this far off.
Wow.
Especially since I do so much stuff in service that she still wants more service.
Thank you.
Her service is 1,000. It's not 100.
Service too. Hey,
God.
Wani made me from living there. We didn't have no limits. I don't know how she made that limit.
Yeah,
there.
we had lemons.
I was out in the yard. It was the best lemon. I've been tasting this lemon ever since. I said, "Where you make the magically delicious lemons?" That I ain't
Magically
Was that the day he was doing them acts of service, girl?
Girl, yes, girl.
I was there cut that yard.
Yeah.
She said, right
Put
here
that
with
extra love in there. That's what
Yeah.
they love.
Right.
We didn't
That's
taste
right.
lemons.
I ever had. No kick.
Yeah, they love making. Hey, they love covers
Yeah.
a lot of things. Won't they?
Don't it?
Y'all, he looked good out there
Hey,
cutting
look, that glass, like she
Y'all
put the glass in the freezer, it was all frosty. I was like, man,
It was delicious.
You said it was frosty.
Yeah, the glass was all frosty. I'm like, damn.
Yes.
She had a lemon on top. She had a lemon on the side. You know, she
Oh,
yeah.
you. Hey.
real fast.
She was doing it.
Wait, was it on the rim or was
On
it
the
just
rim,
side?
yeah.
Oh, girl, stop.
Yeah.
That was a designer glass of
Shut it
I
down.
ain't had no lemonade.
Shut it
I'm
down.
sorry. It was. He looked sexy out there. Oh my goodness. It was just that sweat was
Right.
just
It's some beads of
oh my
sweat.
goodness. It
Yes.
was beads of sweat. I said, my man is working. I got that lemon. I was rolling
That
those
lemonade. Yes. Yes,
Like,
Wanda.
damn.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Al said, I've been through that, and I can definitely say it was more me than him. I told myself we've been at this for 22 years. I guess I just got tired.
Yeah.
We can.
That happens.
Yeah.
All the time.
All right, just take some vitamins and get started. Let's get started.
Start
again.
all over
Start
again.
all over.
Yeah.
Start all over.
And I think it's really big of Al to be able to say it was me and not him.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's big.
Yeah.
That's
That
growth.
is.
You know, that's growth to be able to say, it's on me and not on him this time.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's big.
What did you guys have to say, Bobby?
About the issue with well, we're dealing with that with her. So
Okay.
It's easy to be an outsider looking in. But when you talk to the two separate parties, you're not getting the same story.
Mm-hmm.
So the communication is missing, the trust is missing,
Mm-hmm.
the value in a person is missing.
Mm-hmm.
So you got two people headed in two different directions. So we can only give, the help that we know to provide.
Right.
And once you get to that point, you just have to step aside and say, it's on you.
It's on you.
Actually have to make a decision. We hate to see our grandkids going through it, but
Yes.
we have to make a decision for them.
Right.
Make the ultimate decision. So either they want it or they don't. And they have to be equally working on either the do or the don't.
Yes.
That is very true. And you can't be in a situation because you're comfortable.
Exactly.
And because
or fear. Yeah.
Fear,
driving.
exactly. Because oh my goodness, you will waste all this time and you're gonna be miserable. And and then you're gonna hate, really, don't want to say hate yourself, but you're gonna be upset with yourself because you could have been with somebody else or not, but your whole outlook on life could be totally different, and you are just stuck. When you're stuck because you want to be stuck, you're making the decision to be stuck.
Yeah.
I think in this case they're both holding on and hoping for the best, but getting the worst in each other. Yeah.
Wow. That
So
is.
like I said, all we can do is pray. We can't be in their situation. We just have to stand. Because of course, if we say do this, they're going to do the opposite.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And it's their life, it's their experiences, so they're going to respond the way they've been from those experiences and things like that, and their wants and stuff, right? So.
Exactly. So we love them all. We just hope for the best in this scenario. That's all.
All I can say is don't get out of bed. Do not leave that bedroom If you mad, I don't care how mad you are. Do not leave that bedroom. Stay in the bed with
He
that
will
person.
not sleep anywhere
I am
else.
not
He's not going to
sleeping.
the guest room. He's not going
Because
anywhere.
if I sleep in another bedroom, then I'm teaching myself to be away from you. And if I teach myself to be away from you, then it's easy for me to keep going farther away.
Wow.
That could be the beginning of the end right there.
That's
Yeah.
right. Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's the beginning of the end.
Be out there on that couch.
We could be mad. We ain't got to go to bed happy. We
Yeah.
can be mad, but I'm not leaving the bedroom.
No,
And
me,
neither are you.
my bed too comfortable. I heard something.
Yes.
So what it sounds like everybody's kind of in agreement on is that going back to the initial word communication, it
Absolutely.
does take work and focus.
Yes.
So I know a lot of times if you guys haven't heard it already throughout this time that we've been together, I joke sometimes, well, it's really not a joke, where I say, sometimes you got to put down distractions, and especially in this day and age, there's so many distractions that are out there,
Yes.
from your cell phones, your communication,
Yes.
devices, whatever, your friends, sometimes, you got to really be intentional
Yes.
about communication and intentional about fixing issues or problems or whatever, and not let it roll away from you.
Right.
And so I think the more you do that, the more you tend to be a part, like they say, be a part of your marriage. It's really what it is.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And it takes work.
Yep.
I totally agree.
D.
Totally
Hayes,
agree.
be
We have
responsible.
another question right here by Al. She says, "What was the biggest non-sexual act of kindness that your partner has ever done?"
Oh, I got a good one.
Tell us.
I would say back in the early days, 'cause
Early.
Real early.
way back there. I had missed a car payment, and we don't tell the person because you're not communicating, and you're thinking, okay, on this next check, I'm gonna do this, and you bought robbing, Paul to pay Bill and Peter and all of them.
Yes.
And so you get off track.
QVC.
I wouldn't even want to talk about that one.
Okay, go ahead.
You said that one.
Yeah, that's a different one.
Go ahead.
But I wasn't paying my car note. And so one day, you hear this giant truck, you thinking it's the trash truck. But
Oh no.
Oh man.
Oh my.
you thought it was the trash truck. And you run outside and your car's missing.
Oh
No.
no.
Oh gosh.
So I'm upset. Now I'm having to explain what happened and talk about it, and this is what happened, and I didn't want to worry you. You're doing this and that. So it was again a lack of communication, lack of responsibility, all of that. And so he said, just calm down, because I was this time I'm boohooing. It's like I don't know how I'm gonna get to work. We got one car. I gotta get food. Blah blah blah. So he goes in. He's like, "Baby, don't worry about it. I got this." He goes into the closet and just drops $3,000 on the bed.
Oh my good. It's in the closet.
I mean, yes.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
He's like, "Baby, I've been saving for times just like this. Don't even worry about it. I got you. Let's go get you a car."
Go
Yes.
get you a car.
There was something wrong with that one anyway. He was like, "We're not gonna even worry about fixing it. Let's just go get you something so you can." That same day, I got a car.
Wow.
Oh my gosh,
That's
awesome.
awesome.
Oh, that was sweet.
Super, super sweet. Yes.
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 I think somebody's beeping outside my house. Can I get a little help?
Oh,
Okay.
everybody beeping outside our house. Oh my God.
You throwing stacks and stuff,
Right. Right.
Can,
Yes.
Alicia William, you have anything to share?
I think the biggest thing that stands out to me is when he accepted me as well, accepted not only me, but my daughters as well. I had always said that, it's like it's buy one, get two free over here because, we're a package deal. And my husband has always accepted my girls. It has never been like, He's never called them his stepdaughters. They've always
Mhm.
just been his daughters.
Beautiful.
Mhm.
And to me, him taking on that role and that responsibility once we got married was a huge, huge deal to me. And he's the best dad ever. I mean, they love him to pieces, and he's just always been so good to them. Like he's not only good to me, he's good to all of us. And it takes a really great man to be able to not only accept you, but to accept your
Mhm.
children as well. And that
That's beautiful.
has been and that continues to be like the hugest thing for me. And to me, it doesn't get any bigger than that. There's no bigger act of kindness that he can show me or my daughters, because to me, that's the ultimate. And so I really appreciate him for that.
That's what's up, Will. Let me get a fist bump. Hold on,
Baby.
Brady.
All right, Will.
So
Now,
yes,
I-
amazing.
I didn't look at it as a package deal. I
Right.
said 'cause the kids were gonna be out of the house eventually anyway.
Uh,
I said at one point they'd be gone, right? But I
You
looked
messing
at
up.
them as how did I like the kids?
Really?
Um,
You really will?
it helped. It helped because they were. I mean, we got good kids.
We
You know what
do.
I'm saying?
We
Like
really
I don't
do.
have any kids.
Yeah.
I don't
We
have
don't
any
have no
problems.
big
Like,
problems, y'all. It's a
like,
blessing.
it really is.
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
I think just the other day, Lindsay was saying something about getting there or doing something, and I was like, I'm not picking you up because you're giving me a sweet tea from your job. I'm picking you up because I love you.
Right.
I said, shoot, you mine.
Yes.
I
Yes.
done fed you enough at this point
Oh
that
yes.
you are actually mine.
Right. And so that to me is the hugest act of kindness. So, blending families together is not easy. It is never easy.
Right.
I
No,
don't care
it's
what
not.
anybody says.
No.
And I just feel like he did it with a lot of class and grace and kindness. And I really, really love that about him more than anything.
that's
Oh, look
Yep.
at that.
oh,
Look at that.
I think she meant that one. We got this.
did.
Can I get this recorded? Can I get the recording of this so I can show about
I mean, it,
the
you only-
stalking and all
Ain't
that
no
stuff?
stalking, man. It wasn't no stalking.
Now y'all know why she was
There's no
stalking me.
Stalking. Say less.
Now
Oh
you
my
do.
God.
right. That's
Say
it.
less. No, I was never stalking.
No.
Never.
Mike and Anita.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh,
Uh-oh.
that-
Hope you got something to say about
that's-
that.
yes.
Oliver.
Be careful.
You go ahead.
Oh, which women? Okay.
All the females went. Let the male go.
Let's see. So basically, what was the biggest non-sexual act of kindness that she has ever done for me?
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's what I think it's
See, that's not fair because all the girls went first, and then now you trying
Yeah.
Take your time.
um
No, we didn't go first. It's just that you.
I'm gonna say she has a very big heart. So like that her acts of kindness flow easy, and it just so what she just does on a daily basis, in situations like, because she's been an independent well, I won't say independent. Let me stop saying that word independent. Because she's been a single mom, she's gone through a lot of learning how to kind of keep the structure, so to speak.
Yeah.
I think when we came together, it kind of helped for us to build a solid platform. You know what I'm saying? Because once again, like Will, I also came into my wife's life when she was that single parent. So I helped raise, a 9-year-old at that time too. Again, no experience. So I didn't have any kids. So that was my first. So we kind of, both through a lot of communication and just understanding, when we get ready to plan now continue our children, that came into play. So for her kind of, learning how to accept some of my ideas and things. I grew up in a home, both parents, and that traditional, right?
Yeah.
And so
Mhm.
I was used to seeing things a certain way. She allowed, for me to kind of gift that to us, and our kids and our family. That's big. That's big. It's
Yeah.
like, mentally, it takes a change. Well, I'm not used to that. Like
Mhm.
even family vacations that we started doing, was like something that was like, oh, that's different. What
Yeah.
would that be like? And so to kind of, even to put things on cruise and just say, I'm gonna let you lead. A lot of times, again, women with children, they get kind of get a little scared. Wait, I gotta let you lead. I've been through situations and things in my life before where I tried to let somebody lead and it didn't work. So
Mhm.
that's big to me. I thought that was real
Yeah.
big.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
It is.
and we continue to grow in that way. Our kids are getting older and stuff, but I think we talk about a lot of things together and really kind of come to, I think, what's best.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anita, what you have to say?
Um, I mean, there's a lot of um acts of kindness, like from the beginning of us being together. Um, I, as a single mom, I was, even though he doesn't like the word independent, like I had my own house, my own car, like I was all that. Um, and so it was, I don't need nobody. I don't need this.
Mhm.
But it was him saying, you don't have to, I'm not coming in here to take over. So for him to show me that I could still be strong, but still
Mhm.
have somebody.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And, that took a lot for me because it was, oh, I know how to do this. I know how to do that. He calls me Barbara Villa. I put a ceiling fan in. I can put everything together. So
That's her.
he was like, you go ahead and do that. It wasn't that
My daughter,
conflict.
boy, they get it in when it comes to stuff like that. I just get out the way.
But my biggest problem was like kind of like organization. Like my brother was living with me, and when he left, I was like, oh my gosh, look at this basement. And we lived in Baltimore at the time, and I just was like, I can't get this. There's no way that we can do this. And he went in my basement and just started moving stuff, and like I like turned my head and was like, oh my gosh, like there's the floor. Like, how did you do
Wow.
that? So,
Wow.
he was like, we got this. He's like, oh, we
Yeah.
got this. All you got to do is this and that. And like, you know, and even though I was strong and I can do everything on my own, it was, to me, the biggest thing to know that somebody was by my side, somebody was
Yes.
Yes, that's wonderful.
and
That's
can
Yes.
important.
guide me too when
Yes.
all I had was me. So that's
Right.
one of those.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That is.
That's awesome.
Bobby.
I gave mine. I think Kevin didn't give his.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh.
she did hers.
Hmm.
She did.
Listen, listen to you guys. The biggest thing that jumped out for me is that she just naturally simplifies things for me.
Mm.
Mhm.
Slows me down. I can come to her with something and she'll have a different take on it or something like that, and it just stresses and pressures to just come off of me.
Mhm.
Uh,
That's good.
things that I mean that's it in a nutshell. It's just she just simplifies things for me.
Yeah.
Whatever I come to her
That's
with.
nice.
That is nice.
It
Yep.
is. Mr.
Just
B
her
so
heart,
sleepy.
man. Her heart. She just so
4
big.
o'clock, I hear you, bro.
They can hear you.
Oh, I say her heart. Her heart is just,
Yeah.
and whenever I'm in a bind, you know when they say when everything is good, people are right in your corner, but when things go bad, they disappear.
Yep.
She's right
Yeah.
there with me. So whatever I need, she makes sure I have it. And
That's
vice versa.
awesome.
Sometimes I forget that, but she is my ride or die chick. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Yeah.
I just forget
Right.
that at times. So,
You know, some people are with you when things are up, they ride with you. When they go down, that's when you know who your real friends are. My mom always
Yeah.
say, a friend indeed is a friend indeed. You know what I'm saying?
Hello.
Mhm.
yeah.
Yep. Yep.
I would say the biggest non-sexual act of kindness that Derek has done. He is like one. So I plan everything. I have been the one to. I plan my sister's move. I plan at work. I plan. But with him, I don't have to. He is so spontaneous. He is the one. He will be like, "Come on, let's go." You know, he did that a couple of weeks ago. I was sleep, good sleep. And he tapped me on my shoulder, and he literally said, "Put on something pretty. Let's go." We going? Where we going? And, you know, he is, and he will be the one. Like, you know, I think I would mention, you know, I need the beach. I'm missing the beach.
Yes, that's me.
Exactly.
He is like, okay, let me see. And he's planned it. Or he'll be like, let's get on the computer and look at this. He is the one. So if I say it, he's gonna be the one to like put it into motion.
That's awesome.
He definitely is the one to put everything to get it going. And you know, and I like that about him, because like I said, I've always had to be the planner, the doer, or whatever, and just not to have to, and somebody else does that. I love it. Now, the one thing that I don't like.
That ain't what the question
But
But I just figured I'll put this in.
Right.
But you know, I know a lot of people in relationships, they would just love for like their husband or their spouse just to give them the money for the bills or whatever, and then they take care of it. This is one of our arguments now.
I need y'all. Yes.
This is one of our arguments now. I can't stand being responsible for the bills.
She's not responsible for the bill. I put the bills.
I don't care.
Listen. I put the bills in her account.
I don't want to be one paying them.
I don't want to do that.
I just click clack. That's all your job is.
I need you to click clack.
No, that ain't my job. My job is to put the bacon in the oven. My job is to bring the bacon.
What the click clack?
I don't like it.
Click clack.
I'm right there with you on that one, Juani.
Are you doing
You
it?
with me? Are you
Yes,
with
I'm with you on that one. Yes.
Will, work with me, buddy. You ain't with that, right?
I'm not always.
But he does it though. He pays the bill and he says, "Babe, I just want you to know I paid all the bills." I'd be like, "Thank you, baby.
You see that?
Thank you, baby."
Listen, I have to, because he'll bring a bill to me.
Wait. He said,
here's a bill. It needs to be paid. I said, you can just call them. But here it is.
You
like,
pay the
thank you,
bills.
babe. Thank you.
And he take care of it.
I tried to pay the bills. I didn't want to pay the bills like she wanted me to pay them.
but I was trying to show you how I want
You
them
didn't
to
like
pay
the way
them.
I was
Oh,
I was hitting the ball like this. I was one finger in the other, one finger in
Not
the
the my way of the highway.
Thank you, like Derek Fool.
Juani.
Okay, cool.
nah.
So yeah, we still.
Yeah, I got two bills that I pay because I know they both due on the 5th, and I don't have to think about nothing else. He's like, I got this.
That's right.
No. I just much rather.
We simplify life. You simplify life. It's called bill pay. Put all your money in one account.
Yes.
Put all your money in one account. Press click.
One account and she paid
It pay everything all by itself. Auto
All
pay.
the reason we've been married for 35 years because it was separate accounts.
Separate.
Whatever works.
Yeah.
Whatever works, exactly.
That's right.
I've watched my mama do it all my life, so I just took it on, and so I'm just used to it.
Yeah.
But I sleep easier because I do it.
Right.
Oh,
Because I will forget. Remember that card thing that the people came and got?
I just sleep easier knowing.
Right. Oh yeah.
We don't have those problems anymore.
When it comes to bills, I'm a planner.
See,
Not playing everything else. Yeah.
You start planning. See, I want to plan everything else. I don't want to do that. I want to be able to sit. You know how he puts the money in the account, and then I have to go. I want to be able to just sit back like he sit back.
The one. Here's what you do.
No, that's not. No.
You click and clack.
I don't want to click
Click
clack.
clacker.
Hey, in between them Amazon purchases, you can just pay a
Yeah.
bill.
There you go.
Really?
Will. There
Will
you
you
go.
really?
Why you get them from Amazon? Apply in the gas bill.
Felicia, get your husband.
All of us are guilty.
Yes.
Hey, water bill while you in bed, while you
William, you got great talent all evening. You got
computer anyway. You might as well go.
Whatever.
Yes.
Y'all are so funny.
Oh,
I auto pay with Amazon because they already got my phone.
Thank you.
okay. They already know.
She said,
They got my address. All I need to know is what day it's coming. All I have to do is go.
You got that one day, you get that one click order.
That's
That
it.
one-
Click.
see
Two-day
that?
delivery. I'm in.
Go. All right. So
I'm just used to doing it. So.
I think we are about done. I want to thank all of you guys. This was awesome.
Yes, it
This
was.
It was fun.
Yes.
We had fun in the beginning. We got to ask some serious questions.
Yes.
Juani,
Huh?
you got another question?
We already answered that question.
No, it was a different. What's one thing does your spouse do that makes you feel appreciated, not sexual?
Oh, I thought it was the same question. Okay. What is that makes me feel it? Oh, that's easy for me. He washes the clothes.
Yay. Same here, Juani.
Washes and folds the clothes.
He does.
Yes.
I hate
and folds them.
it.
Yes, he does. And I love that. And if he cooking, I'm really feeling appreciated.
Oh my gosh, yes,
I get him make breakfast every Saturday.
And he also cleans the bathroom.
And I clean that kitchen.
Yes.
Hey, we need to pause to mute this.
Don't mute this because William Adams, I have never seen him clean the bathroom. Just so
Yeah, I
y'all know.
need some more people to be listening. These sound like acts of service. I love
they
it.
do.
But I will have to say, it is a but. He does. He cleans the bathroom. Let me tell y'all. I don't know if I told y'all this. So I walked in on him cleaning the bathroom. He was doing such a good job, and he used, instead of using the toilet brush, he used the cleaning rag to clean the toilet. He rinsed it out and he went to the counter. I said,
oh Lord.
No, you didn't do that this time.
Oh no.
What did you do? That is disgusting.
Did you wipe the counter with the same one that you wiped the toilet?
He said, it's bleach in the water. I said, no.
I don't know.
That's why I don't do it.
But see,
that's why I don't do it.
You said that's why you don't do it. No, but he got
that ain't why he don't do it.
Too much agents.
Hey, Mom. Hey, when I was growing up, the bathroom, your bedroom was your business. The bathroom and the kitchen had to be clean. That's how I grew up.
Yes.
People use that.
So true. So true.
Yes. I just think that as a grown man now, but yeah, the house got it. The kitchen and the bathroom. It shouldn't be no excuse why that's nasty.
Right.
Very true.
Yes.
Agreed.
No, I would say mine is, like I said in the beginning, he is very financially responsible and he is a workhorse. So I will take on the extra stuff because I know, the time that he's spending in retail and doing all of that, people call in, he has to take on that, it's so much. And then bosses, I feel like the world is already on his shoulders. So it's my job to be that safe, soft place to fall when he comes home. So the trash don't get taken out on Friday. I might drag it out on Saturday.
On Sunday.
I remember one time I wasn't working, and I remember when her and my daughter Ye was working together, and every day they came home, they had a hot meal.
We did,
but I started cooking that thing about midday though.
He would be done cooking at noon.
I had it already wrapped up.
All right.
I got to warm it up. Hey,
but it was hot.
Got it. I didn't play. I cleaned the kitchen and I'll be right back at it. But they ain't had to worry about nothing. I said I'd be a good house husband if I was a house husband.
I said, don't get comfortable.
Where
Don't
can
get
I sign up?
comfortable.
Where can I sign up?
Don't get comfortable.
You know what? I
Oh,
just thought of one other
What
thing.
you say?
Oh, I was going to say, I did think of one other thing that is probably the most important in our entire relationship is that he or I have never called each other out of our name.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That is
Definitely
such a
doing
big
that.
thing. I mean,
Yes.
you might think it, but I ain't never heard it.
Never heard it.
Never.
Yes.
I might call
I've
her.
never even thought it, baby. I've never thought it.
I'll call her name.
I've never
I have
thought
to
it.
keep her at bay.
You have thought it.
He said, William said he thought it.
He said he's never thought it.
I've
He's
never
never-
thought
Look
Yeah.
at that.
But since I have known him from the
I ain't
day
gonna lie.
one,
Every now and then when
She's
she,
talking about-
oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Come on, go ahead.
No, I was saying every now and then when she get on my nerves, I say heifer. Yeah, you know, I call her heifer. but that's love because my mama used to call her a heifer. She said, "Why your mama call me a heifer?" I said, "That's a sign of endearment. That's a term of endearment.
endearment.
Because she don't call you no heifer, she don't like you."
But, but I had to understand that was their love language. That's how they spoke
Right.
to each
Oh
other.
my gosh. Oh my
And I
gosh.
was just like, oh my God.
She called me a heifer.
I was like, and then I was like, the heifer? And then I heard her, she would call like everybody heifers.
Right.
That's
Right.
too funny.
That's a sign of
Yes, and so when his sister was like, girl, my mama called you a heifer, she like you.
Yeah, that's a little different, but hey, if it works, it works.
I was like,
The people that say bless your heart.
oh, yes, yes,
Yes.
yes.
I would say my thing that makes me feel appreciated is Felicia is really quick to. I'm not saying quick she's doing it, but she make it plain after the fact that sometimes, but she really does cook. And that's something that I didn't get in a previous relationship. And she has no problems doing breakfast. We even got this thing that now we do like flapjack Friday with my sister, and they come over, have pancakes and everything with us on Friday. And now she's not gonna do anything. She is definitely off on the weekends, but that Monday through Thursday, she's
Not
riding.
all weekend. Sunday.
Not Sunday. You do
Go
something
get a
else,
good
so we get
meal.
right. But
Friday and
Friday and Saturday,
Friday,
Saturday, we gonna do our pizza. You know,
we doing pizza.
You
We
eat
doing
pizza?
right? We gonna do some
Takeout.
takeout, but throughout that, I mean, I can't even get her out. So sometimes when she complains, like, we never go on a date, I'm like, well, you won't go anywhere.
That's not true.
See, that's the other problem. You won't go anywhere
I will go.
to go get something to eat, and because she said that's not a date. I'm not sure what you call a date.
Going to get something to eat, not a date?
That's what you said.
No, going to get something to eat is a date.
We go every Friday to Saturday then.
You can take out.
We could just go inside and eat our food and bring the girls back their food.
No,
That's a
oh
date,
my-
baby. Hey,
No,
Hey, I'm with you.
that's a date. Y'all agree?
no.
I agree.
If you look into my eyes, it's a date.
Just look lovely.
Oh my goodness, y'all are hilarious. You guys are so funny. All right, guys. So I think we've gotten through all of our questions. I hope you guys enjoyed yourself tonight.
Yes, we thoroughly enjoyed ourselves.
I want to thank all of you guys for agreeing to come up on here with me and to, share your experiences. A lot of times when they always show us, the bad light, or people think of us like they see the housewife. We don't act like that.
No.
We get together with our girlfriend. I don't think I flipped the table on none of my girlfriends. I had to think about it. I haven't. But
What about throwing a drink now?
No.
Okay.
no, I haven't thrown the drink. I
That's a
haven't.
good thing.
No, we don't
That's
do
a
that
good
either.
thing.
That's
We
right.
haven't done that one either. No, but we don't do that. So, and you then you don't really see like a lot of African American couples, and they're doing good. Yes, we go through our problems,
Absolutely.
but you know what? But that's part of life. That's part of growth. And
Yes.
and when you can be at 7 years, 13 years, 19 years, 35 years, and you can look back and see like everything that you guys have been through. When you didn't think that you was gonna make it through, you was better be like, I'm out of here, peace. And you're like, but it was something there that made you still want to fight. And you still, although you can look at that person like, you made me sick right now, but I'm gonna keep going on with you.
Yeah.
She said, I hate you right now. She didn't tell me that.
I didn't say I hate you.
I don't like you right now.
Yeah, I never said I hate you. Yeah, I said I don't like you. Right. Yeah, I don't like you right now. Yeah. Tomorrow it might be different.
It might be different.
It might be different tomorrow. But right now,
that's
right
right.
now.
That's right.
Yes.
But I thank you guys again. I really appreciate you.
Thank you, Luana.
You go and you now Felicia dangles herself and let herself be seen on YouTube every now and then. But
I'm trying to do better, Juani. I'm gonna do better.
Keep telling me that. But I need you guys, if you are not following my girl Felicia, it's Miss Femarie. Go over, check her out. You will definitely love her. Also, check her out on Instagram. She's doing big things over there on Instagram. So I need you guys to go. And you will also see William and his comments over there because he is a piece of work. Thank you, William, for almost behaving yourself. I appreciate it.
I thought I did good.
He did.
He did good. But you know what? Every year he kept, the other one kept trying to come out. He
I kept pulling them back.
He kept bringing them back every now and then. He did.
I also want to thank Bobby and Kevin for coming.
Yes.
Bobby is one of my subscribers, and she texted me. Did you text me or you sent me an email?
I texted you first.
Yes, she texted me first. And I was like, girl, okay. So I answered her question. I said, but I'm gonna need you to come on live with me. And so she was like, I sure will. And she showed up. I appreciate it. Yeah. And we had a great conversation. I thank you so very much.
Oh, you're very welcome.
And I'm making my way to Texas. So, Kevin, if you should walk out your back door and you see a cute little black girl in your pool, it's me.
You can get in either one. The spa's connected.
The spa. Okay. Yes.
Chocolate will give you away. Okay.
I love it.
Chocolate and potato salad.
Yeah. Oh, you see that? I'm not bringing potato salad.
We gotta have a potato salad for entry.
Oh, yeah. I got it. You got it. Like you tell your friends. Like she tell her friends, we coming. We got it.
Yeah. We got it. Potato salad.
Yeah. That's the mission.
And I would like to thank my soror, Anita and Mike, for joining me. I knew Anita was on the wine tasting, and that was another one. I said, come on over here. And she came over here and almost drunk me out.
They looked like they were having a good time that night.
I'm still looking for that particular. I'm looking for that lemon Moscato, though. I'm looking for that.
Oh, that one.
The lemon Moscato.
I got it from Target.
Right. She was the one that came over here.
It was at Target. The one by you.
I'm going.
Yes.
Okay.
It was very good. It was by Oliver.
It was
delicious.
Very good.
It was delicious.
That was delicious.
Okay.
I ain't like none of the that one.
That one she loved.
That one, yes. Okay. And Mike, I thank you for joining us, and thank you. You were really good. Also, I appreciate it.
Good job, Mike.
Because Anita said he is going to show out. I was like, oh Lord, they're going to take me off of YouTube.
Oh gosh, no, they not.
I ain't going too overboard. You know, we like to have fun, but you know what I mean. I mean, you know, we're on public, so you know. But you join me outside of public, well, see, you know.
You know, I already know.
I must say,
just know, Juani. Juani, just know that you used up his pool time today. He just
I used up pool time. Oh, see, and that's the other thing. because they have a pool.
Oh,
And
we
so-
live in Atlanta. Why we ain't been on their pool?
I was there. You didn't go.
Because we didn't get the potato salad.
Next time, brother, we gonna have it. We got it. Hey, and I'm gonna
And
have
some
my
ice
truck.
cream.
And my
So is
son.
that the reason we hadn't made it there yet? 'Cause no
Right.
potato salad.
Potato salad and ice cream don't go together.
No, no.
They
That's right. You gotta have some dessert. You gotta have some dessert.
Yes,
after
yes,
the
yes. Listen, I love some ice cream. Let's do it.
Yes.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Hey, but no, anyway, seriously, but I've been a little lackluster. I've been up since 4 a.m. I'm exhausted. I know I've been in and out of here, but
That's
certain
okay.
stuff
We
is getting me
appreciate you,
wired
Mr.
up,
B.
I'm tired. I'm on fuse, but my baby said I need you to represent, and I tried. So I tried.
You
to do my
did. Good
Absolutely.
job, Derek.
You did good.
part.
Yes, you did do
You
good.
did good. Ooh.
This one about to pass out too.
Yes.
Yes.
Tell me that
They
chocolate.
tired.
Yeah, look at
Get
it.
the head rubbing.
Look at it.
Yeah.
Look
Let's
at it.
go.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Time to go night night.
It's time to go night for real.
I'm about to eat.
And I want to thank all of you guys who came on and
Thank you,
joined us. We
guys.
really appreciate it.
Thank
Anita
you.
is about to start her podcast. When she does, I'm gonna need for you guys to follow her and represent.
Yes, Anita.
And Bobby
Yes.
will be starting her channel. She says coming really soon. When it does, I'm gonna let you guys know. And like I said, don't forget to go and check out my girl Femarie. So
Yeah.
before we
I got
leave,
one more thing to say, and I'm going to be starting my sports channel.
oh my God, William,
Oh.
you have to be on that. You and Mike, because I'm tired of him being in my pockets and about stuff that's coming through the door. So
I need
yes,
support.
but he's a Falcons fan.
Rise
So-
up, baby.
Thank you.
Good luck.
And that's the other thing. You know what? Be quiet. The other thing is Felicia.
Yes.
See how you be trying to dog my team. That's not cool.
I don't dog them.
No,
Yeah, they dog themselves.
no.
Honey,
Because William,
They
I heard.
they don't need my help.
Oh,
And I
Juani?
support, but when my husband
Anita?
say come over, go to a Falcons game, I get on my red and my black and I go.
But she
Okay.
did say something on one of her things when we lost. She made a snide comment. I think I said something. I was like, "Get off."
Oh, okay. I need to check that one
Juani.
out. I
Now,
need to check that
Juani,
one
he an
out.
Alabama fan too, so it may have been them doggone. They might have been that Roll Tide.
Roll
Oh.
Tide. That's right. Roll Tide.
Roll
No.
Tide. Oh, let's do this.
Look at this. Oh gosh.
I'm just
And
saying.
you know what? And we all in Atlanta. We just need to get Bobby to move her house here with her pool.
Oh no! We just got the lake house. This is our forever home with a second black couple in this neighborhood. We ain't going nowhere.
Okay, well, y'all say because we need representation
We'll
matters.
let y'all know when the
home.
neighborhood starts selling off, so y'all can all come up in here.
Representation matters, so y'all stay right there.
Exactly.
Yes,
Y'all just have to come visit. That's all.
yes, just come
Yes,
visit.
Just
exactly.
get a summer home.
Yeah, we need to get to Atlanta. I've been,
Yes.
but he hasn't been. So
Yes.
I
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
Yes,
Come
you
on out.
must come.
Hey, I'm going to Juani house, and we're
I
going
tell
to
him it's the Black Mecca.
Yes.
That's what we hear.
That's why, huh?
Yeah, that's what we hear.
All right, guys. So thank all of you guys for coming on. I really appreciate it. And so the last thing I wanted to say that we truly represented, and if you missed it, once again, the total years married on this channel. What did I say? It was
70-something years.
5 years.
Wow.
79.5 years going
Wow.
strong. So here
That's
goes
amazing.
to another. We have another 21 years. We could be 100 years. Come on, y'all. Let's get
That's
to work.
right. Cheers
do
to
it.
that. Yes.
We working on it.
Yes.
All right.
You know what they say?
Let's do it.
I'm gonna do my part.
Yes, we
You
gonna
gonna do
do
your part?
We
Yes.
gonna do our part.
We're gonna do our part. Okay.
Yes.
All right, guys. So we about to go. Thank
Yes.
you guys again. I love
Thank
you.
you,
And
guys.
I'm be talking to all of y'all later. All right.
Yes.
We had fun.
Yes.
Nice meeting
We had a
everybody.
lot of fun, guys.
Yes.
Appreciate it.
Peace, love, and hair
Awesome.
grease.
Thank you, Money.
You're welcome.
We don't
Thank
need
you.
no hair grease.
I don't need no hair grease.
We,
Oh,
we,
don't
gonna-
get
hey,
sunburned.
hey, we gonna put baby oil in business though. I use
Yeah.
that.
That's
Oh,
right.
don't get
Polish
started
it up.
now.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
About
God,
that time.
everybody.
Cute on
Good night. Bye, you guys.
Good
All
night. Love
right,
you.
take
Bye.
care. Good night.
Bye.
Good night.